actually lies in an unincorporated Nevada town called Paradise. It's the place that drew me and so many more like me to the middle of the Mojave Desert. Surrounded by that darkness, the brilliant lights of the Strip are visible all the way into outer space, lighting the way for more than 40 million people that come here each year, each carrying their own dream.
Oh my God, it's Wayne Newton.
Because Vegas is always called out to the dreamers.
Hey, there you are. We're going to Vegas, Mike.
Vegas! You think we get there by midnight?
Money, we're going to be up 500 by midnight.
It's a city that beckons to the bold.
All right, we'll get one more.
And that calls out to believers of what's possible.
We're going to love this town.
That's what Vegas does and what it's always done. It requires you to have more nerve than the next guy. To accept that risk is part of living. It's why Vegas is the city of Sinatra, Elvis, and Tyson, of one-hour engagements and all-night runs.
Down court is Johnson. Showtime.
It's where the Runnin' Rebels and the Raiders are.
Taking away his energy and everybody.
It's home to my UFC, to the biggest fights, the largest names, and the greatest stories.
I've been dying my whole life now. Look at me now. Look at me now.
And it's why it feels so right as a setting for this. For the greatest spectacle in sports entertainment to return to the grandest stage on the globe. Because this cultural phenomenon, this annual wonder, is also a vision made real. How it's evolved over time from a 2-hour program to a 2-night experience. How it's grown from an arena show to a stadium marvel.
Welcome to WrestleMania 9!
And for the first time in more than 3 decades, it all comes back here. An event where all who come down that ramp and who enter that ring carry their own dreams to make their vision real and their hope true. Where else but Las Vegas? Where else but a place called Paradise? Where else but f***ing WrestleMania?
Ladies and gentlemen, here to perform the national anthem with over 50 billion streams worldwide, please welcome multi-platinum global sensation, Ava Max!
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we'd watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting
Welcome to WrestleMania, the second night. I am Trans Gamer Live, and I know that we're still on the intro screen, so let's go ahead and go over here to the WrestleMania 41 thing. Let me go ahead and get. I wasn't ready today, guys. I wasn't ready. So let me go ahead and get broadcast open and get it already set. Much love to each and every one of y'all. So let's get on. There we go. There we go. We've got 7 matches for you today. It was 3 of last night, but 7 today. So yes, there's two matches, including the Judgment Day today, and then there is a lot more coming your way.
Title, the unpredictable badass, the Intercontinental Champion, Braun Breaker. Can he keep his title tonight?
Braun Breaker is wearing cowboy gear.
Of WrestleMania for this man, Randy Orton. But the question is, who will the Viper face tonight? You are looking live at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, Nevada.
There we go. We are at the we're staring at the people of WrestleMania, and oh my God, there is so many there the second day. I wonder how big day 2 is going to be.
The champion is Io Sky. She's been an afterthought as of late. She has no champion's advantage tonight. She's out to what she's got in a triple threat.
There's a triple threat championship match tonight for the women's championship. Bianca Belair, Io Sky, Rhea Ripley gonna tie it all up tonight. Last night was phenomenal. Phenomenal. Jey Uso won. The werewolf, what's his name? Then you had the double cross of Paul Heyman. That was absolutely, you couldn't call that. You couldn't call. So yes, I am very, very much enthused for tonight. As you know, Becky Lynch, or not Becky Lynch, but Bayley, there we go, is not going to be in this one match for, I think it's the women's tag titles. Yeah, women's tag team titles. So it's going to be Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez versus Lyra Valkyrie and some other woman wrestler. Who is going to be her mystery partner tonight?
And now, Snickers and WWE 2K25 present.
Then we have, until otherwise known, Randy Orton taking on the Nothing. there's nobody there right now. All they know is that Randy Orton's gonna be in the in a WrestleMania match. Stephanie McMahon coming out to the ring. Stephanie McMahon looking fly as ever.
The last time WrestleMania was in Las Vegas was WrestleMania 9 at Caesar's Palace, and I was 16 years old. Here we are
That was a
today
while ago.
at Allegiant Stadium for WrestleMania 41, and my middle daughter is 16 years old.
That's awesome.
WWE
That's awesome.
has always been a part of my life, which includes all of you. You are a part of my family because WWE is family.
What's up, Clean
And
Man?
I'm so incredibly proud to say, welcome home and welcome to night 2 of WrestleMania!
I definitely like the stage and how they have everything up there. I like how they're incorporating the audience within the stage. There's 3 areas of the stage where the audience is, and it seems like night 2 they had plenty more there.
Wade Barrett, how was your debut at the commentary desk at WrestleMania last night?
What an absolute honor. I lost my WrestleMania virginity last night, but hold on. A man who has been around the block numerous times, Michael Cole appearing as an announcer at his 28th WrestleMania.
Congratulations to Michael Cole for 28 years at WrestleMania.
Spanish commentators. Let's head over to Marcelo Rodriguez and Jerry Soto.
It looked like they changed spots tonight.
Lo que pasó anoche, lo que pase hoy, vamos a estar hablando de esto por décadas. Así que disfruten WrestleMania. Cabalga.
Sí. Sí. I didn't know you knew Spanish. Sí.
Pat McAfee don't know Spanish.
Title fight to start the night. The Women's World Champion,
Io Sky.
who has never won at WrestleMania, but an opportunity to knock off 2
Love the ring get up. Purple, gold,
right there. That championship
white and black
she
feathers.
She's gonna have to hold on to tonight.
Yellow
It's one of
ring
the
gear.
greatest in the history.
Bright neon yellow ring gear. 3rd career WrestleMania match. She's 3-0.
In her career, that's important, Wade, because
And she's only been champ for 48 days.
for the champion.
She got the championship from Rhea Ripley.
Having to defend in this scenario. It's one thing losing your title to a better woman. It's
I
another
was
thing
fixing to get to
entirely
that, Clink.
losing your title when
Everybody
you're
that's in the chat, who you got to win tonight? The first match, it's Io Sky, Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, 3-way tie.
WWE Women's Championship to Bayley. Does that weigh on her mind coming into this match tonight?
Now, obviously, you have to have thoughts of yesterday.
I definitely got mommy to win.
She feels like she's a new Io Sky coming into this WrestleMania. She is our champion.
Just because Io Sky and Damage Control
Bianca's been waiting, but whenever you think
basically
about
put
everybody
Bailey
forgetting about
out
her,
of
she
the
utilized that as
group.
motivation
I
to
love
come out here
Bailey,
on the grandest stage.
but I love mommy even more.
Contingent supporting her tonight in Las Vegas.
Cement her legacy as a champ tonight in Las Vegas.
All right.
And our kickoff match here tonight on WrestleMania Sunday is presented by Minute Maid. Bring the juice.
But I do like the get up that WrestleMania has. It kind of has. You've seen those like the movies where they have like the picture thing going into a prom scene. It kind of has that feel, but it feels like you're gonna get your ass beat on the other side. Here comes the EST of WWE.
Well, you hear the reaction, ladies and gentlemen, for Bianca Belair here tonight.
No, I do not have great juice tonight, clean.
Pat alluded to this earlier, has really played a key role in the story of Io Sky defeating Rhea Ripley to win the World Championship, and then a special guest referee a few weeks later.
So I'll put it this way, if you win the Elimination Chamber, as Belair did, and you earn yourself a championship
First match of the night, and we have grandeur. We have the awesomeness that is supposed to be WrestleMania that we wasn't having last night, all except for one person. One person. Bianca Belair having a rose robe with golden red ring gear. 5th career WrestleMania match. She's 4-0 at WrestleMania. And she has the longest win streak within the women.
Normally at this point, nerves are sky high, I'd argue, with the competitors in this opening triple threat match, though. They've all been here before, they've all done it before, they've all had massive success on this kind of stage in the past. Nerves, maybe.
I don't know whether she's there against, because I'm hearing a lot of cheers, Clean. I'm hearing a lot of cheers.
No, not at all. Bianca Belair, however, in her career has struggled against both Io Sky and Rhea Ripley. So let's see how that plays out here tonight.
Right. We're waiting for Mommy to come into the ring.
Hey guys, let's check out the Minute Maid Juice Box, where fans will be bringing the juice all night long.
What?
They're squeezing every ounce of energy into WrestleMania. And what's this?
That's cool.
Mascot bringing even more juice, literally. Watch out, guys.
That is so cool.
Serve as a reminder, when every day feels like a Monday, bring the juice.
She got booed out of the building on SmackDown? Oh, okay, okay. They booed Cody too? What?
Pittsburgh, Iceberg. Whoa, Iceberg probably enjoys some juice boxes, and shout out to the juice box.
That's
WrestleMania
weird.
Is one that is needed and appreciated. This place is buzzing.
Uh-oh. Here he goes. They're at 90 decibels. Uh-oh. It jumped a whole... Whoa, 100 decibels. It is actually live and loud. 105 on the decibels, 110. That's awesome. Sticking right at 110 decibels. Mommy is coming down to the ring. That is so awesome. I want Rhea to really win tonight. Get her title back on her. But I actually love the song that she's coming down to too.
The maturation of Rhea Ripley over the past couple of years, and the word confidence now comes to mind.
Yeah, confidence in who she is. She said she's resorted to her truest self, her most authentic Rhea Ripley. And with confidence comes comfort. And when you have comfort at the biggest stages,
Yeah, she's super confident tonight. You can look at it like at her. She is awesome.
Would be surprised. From Riot City Wrestling in her homeland of Australia to a dojo in Japan to playing soccer and karate and swimming to making the trek to
All right.
in Orlando, Florida to becoming an NXT UK champion. Back to the States.
I love the purple flames around the ring. You can tell the dislike in between Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley. Total dislike.
Let's kick things off with the great Alicia Taylor.
Alicia Taylor in the ring.
The following contest is a triple threat match.
It's a
And it is for the Women's World Championship. Introducing first, the challengers from Knoxville, Tennessee, Bianca Belair.
There's definitely a half and half on Bianca. There's some booing, some cheering.
Next, from Adelaide, South Australia, Rhea Ripley.
There we go. That sent chills down my spine for some reason. That's a good thing.
And their opponent, representing Damage Control from Tokyo, Japan.
I hope that they put
Women's World Champion, Io Sky.
The champion Io Sky with an incredible record against Bianca.
I hope that they put the belt back on Rhea, but with Io only holding it for 48 days, there's a chance, a major chance that they're not going to move the title as of this time.
Audacious time for a champion in a triple threat matchup like this. But Io Sky may have a major advantage.
I wouldn't say the penguin.
Between Belair and Rhea
I think
Ripley
it's the way that the light hits Rhea in her face that gives that vibe. But it's not necessarily the way that yeah, I think they turned down the lights because it being daylight out there. Oh, no sell. Oh, wow.
Great Rana from Io Sky.
And now Io showing off some of her athleticism. Nice drop kick,
Drop kick, and a drop kick to Io.
Underway in a fast-paced start for the women's world title.
Everybody's kind of getting a taste of what this is about to be.
Both of them staring down at each other.
Yet again, Io out of the equation momentarily.
To show you the power advantage of Rhea Ripley there. One drop kick and it has completely wiped out Io Sky and turned this effectively into a one-on-one match, which is exactly what Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair have wanted all along.
That's exactly what they wanted.
Io Sky's okay with Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley beating the hell out of each other a little bit here.
Well, this is the smart thing. This is what Io should have done all along. Step back in that opening onslaught. Let these two rip each other to shreds.
But I will have to say this. In between Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley, I think they can do a lot more wrestling than what Io Sky can do. Io Sky is like Shawn Michaels. You get Shawn in there and you keep on battering him. He's going to be out way before Triple H would, you know. That's the thing with these three.
The EST has shown us many times before.
SEC championship.
So how's your day been going? Clean?
Sky and Rhea Ripley right now.
And Io slips out from underneath. They're going to try to take advantage of that long braid by Bianca. We've seen that used as a weapon. It can also be a detriment. Into the corner, Bianca kicking her way out.
Heel first to the nose of Rhea Ripley.
Io top rope. Oh my goodness, double blockbuster.
Double.
Cover now by Io.
Double cover.
What an exclamation.
Got two.
That would have been on this defense had she pinned both women simultaneously.
That was a double blockbuster, did you say?
Basement drop kick as well by Sky. And now Io targeting Bianca Belair. Io launched out to the apron. And Bianca sending the champ into the turnbuckle. Rhea Ripley with a kick drives Bianca outside the ring.
That's two kicks that have sent competitors outside
See
of
the way that you say stuff clean.
And Rhea now cannonball off the apron to take out Bianca. Remember, no countouts or disqualifications. Io Sky.
I'm glad that we're all friends here.
And takes out Rhea right at the table.
Picture perfect Io Sky flying at WrestleMania.
Io Sky so reckless with her own body. The genius of the Sky doing what she
I have to say, Io Sky is really good at flying.
Focus exclusively on Bianca Belair and taking her eye off the champ.
Roll through by Io. Stop right to the gut of Rhea. You know, one thing I've noticed, guys, really going cover now by Sky. Hook to the leg and a kick out of two. It is much warmer in their stadium tonight than it was last night. Will that have any effect on the performers, Pat?
Yeah, the sun certainly has its fastball. We are in the desert.
Rhea's back on the outside. Now Bianca's
Io Sky now.
1, 2, got a 2 count.
Fast-paced matchup in the early going. Who does that favor, Wade?
Well, in the temperatures like this, endurance does become an issue. And I will personally always back Bianca Belair, the uber athlete, in a scenario of pure endurance.
And now Bianca Belair.
High speed, though. You got to think Io's happy about that.
Yeah, nice suplex by
Suplex.
What if it goes to a power game?
Oh, double suplex.
Belair showing off her power here. The EST.
Jackhammer.
Suplex to Io Sky.
And kept up.
Talk about showing off me.
How could you boo that? You're booing greatness if that's the
Bianca did a kip up and 3. Ha! There we go. Rhea in the middle of got Bianca Belair.
Io got caught.
Ooh.
Bianca Belair.
Like Juan Soto.
1, 2.
Vegas gonna have a baseball team here in a couple of years.
Good night, champ.
Stadium just maybe down the street.
Brief moment of cohesion there from Rhea
Rhea throwing Bianca back into the ring.
One-on-one match, which these two have desired
Got a
so
kick to the stomach. Now Rhea's going for a suplex.
Her power to Belair. Belair
Nope.
will land on her feet. Nice waist lock to Rhea.
Rhea, of course, completely blames Bianca Belair for losing the championship to Sky in the first place after
Io Sky tried to do some high-risk maneuvers and failed miserably at it.
Onto her shoulder, up top, razor's edge into Bianca Belair.
The human missile, Io Sky,
covered by Rhea.
1, 2, 2.
Thought that was it.
Rhea covered Rhea covered Bianca. Io for a 2 count.
Io Sky keeps this match rolling.
Now Rhea Ripley really starting to show that physical dominance she has over almost anyone in the roster.
Yeah, you're not stomping on Rhea's stomach again.
She's in full control of Io Sky's legs.
Oh, she's looking for the prism lock. Submission move.
Ooh.
By Rhea Ripley.
Ooh.
Can she get the champ to tap? If she does,
tap
Rhea
Io.
will be the champion, and Bianca Belair, though, from behind, and again the inherent danger of the triple threat matchup.
Oh, I was supposed to say no way.
Bianca, Rhea lands on her feet. Nice deep arm drag.
Couple arm drags there. Ooh, face first into the ring. All 3 competitors down. Rhea's moving. reaching for that second rope.
Absolutely
Yeah, went totally face first into
Bianca and Rhea both down in the corner.
Io's up.
Bullet train attack by Io Sky, both to Rhea and Bianca.
Rhea and Bianca might distract
And
each other too much. Now Io Sky's taking
Io
advantage.
is just running around.
Io Sky says, that's it, Cole.
Making a point, this division revolves around me. I'm now going to put this one to bed.
Rhea now going to meet Io up top. Bianca
Uh-oh.
Belair going to get
Uh-oh.
involved as well.
Uh-oh.
It's a dangerous situation for all three women. Io somehow landed on her face. Rhea and Bianca down as well. Critical moment
Yeah,
made
that
in
was
this match.
that was something. That was something right there. It looked like Bianca was helping out Rhea, but I guess it backfired on all three of them actually. It is awesome. The crowd is going wild here.
Sunday with a women's world championship hanging in the balance.
All three women showing up and showing out when it really counts.
Who's gonna
It's kind of like what I said yesterday with some of the matches. It's 5-star already. Just take it home. This is where they need to start packing it up and taking it home.
Nice drop down by Bianca Belair. And Rhea ducks under the leap.
Rhea with a big boot. Io Sky with a catapult off the ring into Rhea. All three competitors now on the ground.
Admiring your own handiwork. Io Sky getting lit up by this massive audience backing her to the hilt. And of course, Bianca Belair was ready to pounce.
But again, Pat, that shows Bianca's experience in this type of matchup.
She was waiting for Io Sky to be distracted, whether it was giving herself flowers or looking another way. Spears her out of Vegas.
Bianca, shooting star, cover now.
Shooting star.
With a running knee.
Connected with that 450 splash there, Cole.
Here
but at
comes.
the point, dangerously effective guy.
Cover now by Rhea.
Cover by Rhea.
For the championship.
Got 2.5, 2.6, somewhere in there.
Kicking out of a riptide. This is Bianca Belair finding a whole
It-
new level.
They're trying to bring it home.
Bianca Belair spears her out of Las Vegas.
And you're right, Wade. This is a 450 delivered by Bianca Belair. And then Rhea Ripley with a riptide to Bianca. We thought it was over here, and a kick out by Belair.
And that is the highest stacked pin possible after the heaviest artillery in this woman's arsenal. If it didn't work, where the hell do you go from here, Ripley?
Well, Rhea's going to turn her attention out of the champion Io Sky after Bianca rolled out of the ring.
Io just so happens to be the closest competitor.
There we go. Riptide again.
The champion, Rhea Ripley. Oh, nice.
Oh, reversal. Reversal.
Great counter. That DDT by Sky.
Incredible flexibility.
Io now. Oh, ran right into a kick. What a move by Ripley.
It was like a
That-
capoeira kick right to the temple of the genius of the Sky, who is groggy, propped up gingerly against the ropes. And now
I like Io Sky's, lost, dazed, and confused look.
Confused and about to be broken.
Io above the top
Riptide
rope.
on the second rope.
The sellout crowd. Rhea.
Oh, reversal.
Sky countering a massive riptide. Sky top rope.
Sky up on the top.
Sky. Oh, and Rhea
Wow.
got the boots up.
And Bianca caught her.
KOD.
KOD. 1, 2. Rhea saves it. It's going again. It's going again.
The KODs.
Over the moonsault was supposed to be it. Rhea gets her boots up. Perfectly timed. Io Sky rolls
I
right
mean,
into
this
her.
match is like, it blows everything that was yesterday just out of the water. I'm sorry.
Instead, Rhea Ripley breaks it up with ease. This is an instant classic to start WrestleMania Sunday.
Oh, hats off the mental sharpness of Ripley.
Definitely an instant classic. This is going to be talked about for the next 25 years.
And now Belair talking trash to Rhea. Bianca all worked up, and Rhea ripped up. And now the slugfest underway. That was a big right by Bianca.
Completely wobbled the knees.
Big left by Ripley, big right by Bianca.
Now Bianca out to the apron. Ripley block.
Ripley with a haymaker.
There's some massive shots being thrown here late in the match.
Both women here looking completely reinvigorated as they throw the heavy leather.
Is there going to be a superplex off the middle rope? Come on now. That's the only moves that they actually haven't pulled.
Headbutt by Rhea drops Bianca to the floor.
It's about the worst
Well, that
Bianca could have fallen for Rhea Ripley.
Io Sky now.
Uppercut there.
Did Io just...
From the top rope. Io Sky fired up once again. And Ripley trying to hang on.
Oh! Face first off the metal pole. Belair. No.
This is degenerated into a hockey fight with headbutts et al. Wait a minute.
Ripley.
Riptide. No. Oh. KOD. 1, 2. Saved it. 1, 2, 3. Io Sky wins. I had a feeling that Io was going to win it because of 48 days. That's the way that they're going to run with it. But it was a really good match. It's one thing I can say.
Ladies and gentlemen, an afterthought no more. Io Sky retains her world championship.
Io Sky solidified herself as a champion tonight.
Well, that was about a 20-minute highlight reel of a match. Where do you choose the replays from? There's so many options. But this
By the way, you got a little bit over 2 minutes from the ads.
was tasting victory. Up for the riptide. Connecting so sweetly. Stacking a pin. And with perfect timing, the over the moonsault breaking up. Bianca Belair eats it. Io Sky, the third wheel.
So Io Sky wins.
Division revolves around the genius of the Sky.
The genius of the Sky hits the over the moonsault to break up the pin.
But it was a really good match, and that's one thing I can't stress enough. It was really good.
Brilliant display by Io Sky, our champion coming in and our champion walking out.
These ladies should be proud of themselves
Display by Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair in this match tonight.
because they put it all on the line, guys.
An instant classic to kick off WrestleMania Sunday, and Io Sky stands tall as our champ.
All right, our first commercial break. I'm going to go ahead and start the ads. I did 120. No, 150-second ad.
What's up, WWE Universe? Guess what? SummerSlam, MetLife, 2 nights, and I will finally be hosting.
Cardi B hosting WrestleMania?
And nobody better try me.
WWE
SummerSlam in New Jersey.
Stadium. Scan the code to register for pre-sale information.
Friday, May the 2nd, and oh, that's when tickets sell. We're back at WrestleMania.
Specialty cameras tonight are presented by Wingstop. Wingstop is here to bring the flavor to WrestleMania with the best views of the night.
What's up, Clean?
Celebrities are out tonight, Pat.
Shout out to the stars coming through.
Uh-oh. Flavor Flav.
Founding member of Public Enemy. Flavor Flav is in the house. Great to see you, Flav. You're the man. How about The Rock? Professional MMA fighter,
UFC bantamweight champion Marab.
Spending a Sunday here at WrestleMania. And
Rich the Kid.
Rapper out of Atlanta with his boy. I hope you have a fantastic WrestleMania Sunday here in Vegas, baby.
And what a fantastic match to kick off WrestleMania. Congratulations once again to Io Sky. All the matches tonight will be wrapped up on the WrestleMania post show immediately following WrestleMania Sunday, hosted by the great Joe Tessitore. Also tomorrow, it'll be WrestleMania recap. Sam Roberts, Megan Morant will be involved in that. And thank for a few guys on camera time tonight. Well, Money in the Bank, cash in a Clash at the Castle in a
Sin City Street Fight. It's going to be Drew McIntyre versus the one, the only Damian Priest.
That has cultivated this rivalry.
Welcome back. Welcome back. You haven't really missed anything. We was trying to get the ads done. That way you can see what's going on with WrestleMania. So far, we've got Drew McIntyre versus Damian Priest coming up.
Somebody was benefiting every time I got screwed. WrestleMania 40, Drew McIntyre defeats Seth Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship. A moment
I remember that.
Until it wasn't. And Damian Priest cashed in his Money in the Bank briefcase, robbing me of my moment. But it doesn't end there, does it? Clash of the Castle, Money in the Bank, Royal Rumble, an Elimination Chamber. Avoid my attention. You've got it. This isn't about the World Championships. You took that from me. This is about putting you
This
down.
is gonna be a war.
So you can never take anything from
It
me.
really is.
Again.
It's gonna be a war.
Drew McIntyre, the victim. No holes in your logic, right? You're a hypocrite. You make excuses, you bitch and complain, and you point your finger at everybody else other than yourself. You don't have to paint me as the villain of your story anymore. I am your villain. I want you to stop playing the victim and become my victim at WrestleMania. The time to pray is now, Drew.
All I asked for was for you to verbally explain to me how I'm wrong. Maybe face me like a man.
I think he's done more than just face you as a man.
You did what you always do. You hid in the shadows.
From underneath, I'll start a rise.
The shards of glass went in my eye, and and I might never be the same.
I'm not afraid to play with fire.
This match is a year in the making.
We're not ready for this fight. At WrestleMania, I'm bringing the punishment, and I'm gonna bury you.
All right, here's the time to call it. Who you got? You got Drew or Damian? I have to say I'm gonna go with Damian. I'm gonna go with Damian Priest because he is a part of the Judgment Day. What? Oh, okay. Well, still, I got Damian Priest. Why does that look like a Power Ranger get up in Rock? Is it? That was stupid. That was stupid.
Introducing first from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 275 pounds, Drew.
Just gets up there by that prop and
It is only appropriate that this rivalry comes to
kind of like a old person trying to go after a donut. I'm joking. I'm joking.
McIntyre's mindset over the past several months has been one of victimhood. He argues that Damian Priest has cheap-shotted him numerous times over the past 12 months, of course, starting last year at WrestleMania when Priest cashed in his Senior Money in the Bank contract on the new...
I really didn't like this. I thought there was going to be something more. I really did. I thought there was going to be something more, but I guess I'm wrong. I just, yeah.
Pat, you and I were in the middle of the kickoff show just a couple of days ago.
These two have been trying to get their hands on each other for a long time. And tonight, it's an
okay, we need Damian to come out in pure epicness.
On the Sin City streets, let alone whenever there's a fight to be had between two men that can't stand each other.
And this match tonight is brought to you by Doom, the Dark Ages rated mature. Standard fight is the unstoppable.
Okay. That was supposed to be Doom get up. It still looked like a Power Ranger setup that was like put into stone. It just says Doom.
He was dressed as Doom Slayer, I believe.
Well, there's Doom Guy, Doom Slayer, there's Samuel Hayden, Con McKeer, and Dave Grohl. The Dark Lord will get you every once in a while, but Hell Knight's a problem.
Well, see, that's what I was thinking whenever he came out with the red dot. I thought it was Kano. He was trying to be Kano. Something. I mean, But the thing is that it was so weird.
Yesterday it was Packer, today it's Cockadema. Whatever next, Pat.
And right now,
Oh, we got another live band.
Don't have the mic. Don't have the mic.
Co-lead guitarist of Slayer,
my face is melting cold.
playing Damian Priest down. Way better than the first one. Ooh. Let's see if Damian Priest's gonna win. That was awesome. Didn't need a prop to put his leg on it. Oh! Come on, Drew. You could do better.
How incredible is Kerry, King of Slayer? He's touring globally as a solo artist and reuniting with
Damian Priest is coming out here like a boss.
across the U.S. and the U.K., including one concert hosted by Damian Priest himself.
Damian Priest with a Slayer guitar solo to lead him into WrestleMania. Into a street fight against Drew McIntyre. Has to be feeling like a professional wrestling god right now.
There's a complete shift in the expression of Damian Priest. Once he gave that quick nod to Kerry King, now laser focused on complete destruction of his opponent tonight, Drew McIntyre.
Both competitors are at the ring.
See a lot of celebrities front row.
It is going to be a street fight, so going to go all over the place. Everything can be used from a garbage can to a chair to kendo sticks to everything else. So it's going to be one hell of a match. Well, yeah, the kitchen sink's also in there too. But it wouldn't be very metal of him to put the kitchen sink in there. No, it wouldn't. I think Drew needs to start washing dishes.
Drew's locked in.
So I guess in that point of view, yes, kitchen sink would be very metal.
This is a street fight. Anything goes. You only win via pinfall or submission. And McIntyre wasted little time going after Priest. Bell's underway. And here we go. Dan Engler, the official in this matchup. McIntyre misses wild.
By the way, Doom is a product of Bethesda, guys. So if you want a code, please get with me, and we can get you put with Bethesda.
That doesn't work, and your opponent is immediately back on top. It may be time for
Super kick
for the big Scotsman.
And again,
by Damian Priest.
WrestleMania last year on Drew McIntyre, who had held the title for just over 5 minutes.
Oh,
once again. Got stalled by Priest and then eliminated by Priest to the rope.
Oh, suplex right on the ramp.
Damian Priest also eliminated
It's not very soft.
Elimination Chamber this year. It has been an
Not only that, it's got so many electronics there.
all been caused by Damian Priest. That is why Priest is going to be made a victim here tonight in the mind of McIntyre.
McIntyre also the veteran at WrestleMania. This is his 12th WrestleMania match. Priest is now been involved in 4 over the years.
McIntyre's going to find a reason to hate anybody. Certainly a guy who thinks the world is working against him. And now it's
Ding!
a steel stare that Damian Priest hits off his face. Bong!
McIntyre is on the ground.
This is some stairs.
And now McIntyre stalking, I should say Priest stalking McIntyre. Damian Priest now dragging McIntyre and into the barricade. Ribs first.
Almost hitting Wade here behind the high.
Priest going up under the ring. Ah, table.
Well, we're about 2 minutes deep into this one, and both men already put through the ringer, but clearly Priest has had the upper hand. Oh!
Had the upper hand. McIntyre right now bouncing Priest chest first off the steps.
I mean, these two are so...
Oh, there goes the
table here.
table.
These two both run 270, 280.
Oh, into the ring.
Shot takes so much out of their opponent.
These are big lads who want to do big damage to each other.
McIntyre just an angry dude as he delivers the steps off the face of Priest.
Right to the temple of Priest.
And again.
And again. Priest going down.
Have to get his hands up or he's going to keep
McIntyre's got stair steps on the back.
Kind of match you just
on the back.
Humanity at the door. It's a question of who is prepared to stoop to the lowest level.
Drew McIntyre is. You and I both know that.
Well, if that's the truth, Pat, Drew McIntyre is going to win tonight.
Another stare to the spine of Damian Priest. Beating up his spine.
Priest is knocked down and out.
And now he's
that was McIntyre's brother.
Oh, this is...
And now taking a selfie for the damage he's done to Priest. Hey, now again, let's go back to WrestleMania last year. McIntyre was screwing around taking selfies at ringside with his wife. And what happened? Punk attacked him, Priest cashed in. You think McIntyre would learn after what happened last year?
McIntyre just took a selfie of Priest being on the ground.
Do it in style, and that's
McIntyre going up under the ring.
Well, I think Drew is thinking
Not there goes the WrestleMania chair.
And this has all now become way too easy for Drew McIntyre. And
are we going after another? Oh, another 2 tables.
Buying 2 tables.
And we've seen numerous shots already in this one that will take most superstars out for several weeks. Put them on the shelf. Yet this match is still ongoing. McIntyre could have pinned Damian
McIntyre sitting up the tables outside the ring.
4 different sets of stairs have been used. There's a chair in the ring. Now 3 tables.
Setting them side by side.
2 of them being set up for a nice 2-piece. Right here in front of us, Drew McIntyre's thinking crazy.
Yeah, nice look, Drew. Only time I've ever seen a guy smile. And now Priesto with a right hand. And another one, McIntyre teetering on the apron. Above the tables now. Damian Priest and a headbutt must go kiss by McIntyre.
Goes to show Damian Priest.
Oh.
Too much durability. McIntyre taking way too long setting those tables up, and he's lucky.
Yeah, really setting those tables up and not being able to get, you know. Oh. Did he actually grab a hold of the rope or what?
Damian Priest ate every ounce of that. The Flying Scotsman.
How about a flying bus?
I say flying dump truck, but that would be a
special. If Priest can handle all this,
that would be a compliment to McIntyre.
Swaggering confidence of McIntyre, a man who has been to the top numerous times in the past.
We're going for a spear. McIntyre going for a spear.
McIntyre looking for a
nope. Claymore.
Damian Priest just threw a Claymore.
Yeah, Drew dodged it somehow.
Cover now. Hook of the leg.
1, 2, 2.25, 2.5, somewhere in there.
Bouncing off at an ugly angle that could have been way, way worse for Drew McIntyre. Could have lost an eyeball in that one, but bouncing back with a Claymore. I have
Here comes the chair.
Drew McIntyre deflects the chair off his face, hits him with a Glasgow kiss, and now uses the chair
right across the spine.
Spine in the back. He started with the steps. Now he's using the steel chair to his advantage. And once again,
Another one right across the spine.
Your whole body hurts. It affects everything. Drew McIntyre with a big brain decision here to attack the spine.
And now,
oh no!
Gonna put his face off into the chair, in the middle of the chair.
God, the Street King is looking anything but the Street Fighter right now. He is getting annihilated.
Don't do it, Drew. That's too far.
McIntyre.
Choke slam.
Burst into the south of heaven, flat out straight choke slam.
1, 2, 2 3/4.
Highly impactful, but you're right. It was a variation on the standard delivery, a desperation.
That was freaking awesome.
Look at this chair. It was a glancing blow off the forehead of Drew, which is why he was able to follow it up with that Claymore. But here you go. Here's that choke slam. Not a full-on south of heaven, and McIntyre just about kicking out. This one swinging back and forth in the last 60 seconds.
Well, the thing is, if McIntyre hit that Claymore with that chair wrapped around,
Here goes that chair again.
Over everything.
And now it's Priest.
Right to the back of McIntyre.
Did you hear that? I felt it.
That is a kidney shredding chair shot.
Cracking
the lower back.
Right across the back of McIntyre.
McIntyre is going to be peeing blood for weeks after that. I've seen guys put in hospital for that exact same move for several months.
One more. Damian Priest is thinking.
Right across the back again.
He's not done.
And Priest now ripping the protective pad off the turnbuckle area.
Damian Priest, the guy who grew up in some of the roughest areas of Puerto Rico and the Bronx, struggling with gangs daily. Clearly he can take a beating. Oh!
Spine buster by McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre gives himself a breather in the middle of getting his ass kicked.
Look, all these instruments of destruction around the ring can aid you in destroying your opponent. They can also be
McIntyre setting up a chair inside the ring.
Setting that chair up, allowing McIntyre to somehow get back in this.
And now McIntyre setting up the
I mean a table, not a chair.
Happy Easter. That ain't no Easter dinner or lunch table.
By the way,
that's a McIntyre.
Happy Easter to everyone.
Destroying Damian Priest table. Welcome to a Sin City street fight.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, and the way this is looking,
chop
the
on the top rope.
These two men is going to remain in the Mojave Desert for
from
good.
McIntyre.
With Priest on his shoulders.
Sheamus is furious, trying for that white noise.
And now a blow to the back. Priest now. Priest now.
Ooh,
with McIntyre.
ooh, crucifix.
Razor's edge to the table.
Goes through the table. 1, 2. Ooh, 2.9. 2.9.
Hero was the late great Razor Ramon. Uses the Razor's edge to send McIntyre.
Well, Razor's edge, crucifix. Either way you look at it, it's the same move.
What more does he have to do to Drew? Survey says 2 more tables available on the outside currently.
And there's plenty of other weapons of destruction strewn around the ring.
Here comes the chair or the stair bottoms.
By McIntyre and now are going to be used against him.
The danger you run in a match like this, falling on your own sword.
That's the risk of Sin City, Michael Cole.
Vegas always wins in the end. Priest now.
Choke slam starting.
Thumb right to the eye, trying to poke out the eye.
Well, both men have gone for the eyes in recent weeks.
McIntyre's bleeding from his back. Future shock off the. Ooh. 1, 2, 2 count.
Yeah, you should be completely out cold after that one. The cranium of Damian Priest rattling off this steel. No way to block that whatsoever. Glassy-eyed there, and somehow instinct kicking back into the punishment.
Both competitors on the ground.
This is awesome.
For the second
There,
match,
here goes another chant. This is awesome.
Chanting, this is awesome.
This is WrestleMania, and these two are trying to steal the show and steal a win in a Sin City street fight.
Look at the anger and the disdain in the eyes of Drew McIntyre looking on at Priest.
Damian Priest stomping. Oh,
Slap from McIntyre. Slap. Here goes a back and forth.
No respect either. And now the slugfest underway in the ring.
Ali against Foreman in there. Two heavyweights giving it their absolute best. Burning themselves out in pursuit of victory.
And a Glasgow kiss again by McIntyre. Oh, and a big clothesline by Priest.
Like I said, these guys got way too much ring awareness because, oh my God, if he would have took a bump, maybe a foot and a half up to the left and a little bit further up, he would have been out. And I'm not talking about cold, I'm talking about coughing.
Probably for the rest of the month.
Uh-oh. Snake eyes?
We might be going old school here.
Old school.
Damian Priest, who also idolized The Undertaker.
Ooh. Double table.
Priest took a little bit too much time on the tightrope, and McIntyre made him pay.
McIntyre put him into two tables. Two tables.
Smirking through the grimace is McIntyre. The damage is done. Priest is a beaten man. But
I don't think he's a beaten man just yet.
McIntyre has suffered an immense amount of pain here tonight as well. Damian Priest.
I think there's more. I think there's more pain and more hurt with McIntyre than Damian Priest.
McIntyre dragging Priest back into the ring, putting him face first now into the chair. McIntyre drops back to the corner. What does McIntyre have planned? A Claymore into the head.
Claymore.
Night, Damian Priest. That's gotta be.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3. McIntyre wins. Damian Priest loses. That was one hell of a match, though.
What an incredible physical match tonight between these two superstars.
Way better match than what I thought it was going to be. Just FYI.
But clinical and pitiless. At the closing moments there was McIntyre, who took full advantage of his surroundings and sent Damian Priest to hell.
Damian Priest is down and out. McIntyre forcing the official Dan Engler to raise his hand in victory at WrestleMania.
Sin City street fight led up to the name.
Future shock DDT to start things.
Onto the steel stairs, he somehow kicks out of it.
And then Priest tries to go old school.
I think if he would have went old school there, he would have. McIntyre would have lost.
In the corner with this Claymore, Priest's head sandwiched between a rock and a hard place, and that is just game over after what was an epic performance and effort from two men who left it all out there tonight. And get both of these two medical attention immediately.
Damian Priest telling the official, I can't breathe, I need medical help out here tonight. Dangler calling for the for some emergency help as McIntyre celebrates. Well,
I'm always right in the end.
We're going to take an exclusive first look now at Doom, the Dark Ages.
Wow.
Fight as the unstoppable Doom Slayer in a medieval war against hell. Available May 15th on Xbox Series X and S, PlayStation 5, and PC. Pre-order now.
Launch the Slayer.
I wouldn't mind getting back into Doom. Doom was a really good game.
The time is now. All the power of hell. Cowering of one man.
Rated M for mature.
That's gonna be a really good
This
game.
October, John Cena lands in Perth for a full-scale WWE takeover. It all starts with SmackDown, ends with Raw, and in the center of it all, Cena takes the spotlight for one of WWE's most massive nights in Perth. 3 nights, 1 epic weekend, all at RAC Arena. WWE TakeOver, Perth, this October. Scan the code, don't miss it.
Okay.
WWE returns to Perth for a massive weekend takeover this October as RAC Arena, Raw, SmackDown, and a soon-to-be-announced premium live event. And this will be John Cena's last ever match in Australia. Stay tuned for more details later this month. We'd like to extend a special thank you to The Weeknd and Playboy Cardi for Timeless, a theme song of WrestleMania 41 off the new album Hurry Up Tomorrow. Make sure to catch Hurry Up Tomorrow, the movie, in theaters May 16th. Pat, celebrities are everywhere in Vegas.
Absolutely. We can't thank everybody enough for coming. How about Jameer Gibbs of the Detroit Lions?
Welcome back. Welcome back. I'm sorry I did not catch the ad break. Daniel Coleman there.
UFC commentator Daniel Cormier is in the building. Right next to
Tony Hinchcliffe.
Tony founder. Kill Tony host. And the host of the Roast of WrestleMania happening tonight at 10 p.m. in the Blue Live Theater in Fontainebleau. Tony Hinchcliffe is here.
Aerial coverage provided by Goodyear. The best seat in the house since 1925.
That was the same guy that did the
And Wade, speaking of the
we
saw Io Sky
MAGA thing at
to this man. Penta.
what was it,
Moments will battle the
Madison Square Garden.
Championship. I talked to Penta earlier today, and he told me this is a highlight of his career, being able to fly high above Vegas in the blimp, and he said being a part of WrestleMania, probably the biggest highlight of his career thus far. The stakes are high, the chips are in, and the Intercontinental Championship is on the line. Will Braun Breaker have the dogs barking in Las Vegas? Or will the likes of Penta, Finn Balor, or Dirty Dominic Mysterio find gold in the desert? It's a fatal four-way for the Intercontinental Championship. Coming up next, for now, let's get a closer shot at how these 4 competitors got here. Intense, high impact.
All right, here's the time. 2 states. Who you have?
Thinks that they want to be in the title picture until they realize that I am the title picture. There isn't a man on
Do you have Dirty Dom Mysterio, Finn Balor, Braun Breaker, or Penta?
For breakfast. I was the first ever Universal Champion and soon to be again Intercontinental Champion.
Remember, this matchup was set up after Judgment Day's Dominic Mysterio. Talk to our general manager, Adam Pearce.
Thank you for getting me this match tonight. Thank you.
Whatever it takes to get the Judgment Day back on top. Here's the thing. I think I found the perfect person to add to the Judgment. Who? What if we add Penta to the Judgment Day?
100%. electricity.
Penta's taking the WWE by storm.
What an experience it is with Penta in every
His first year, and he's already made WrestleMania.
That he wants to come after my Continental Championship. You know what? You're a snake.
I was wondering when these guys were going to be out here. The official distracted. Dirty Dom now getting involved. Dom inadvertently caused Finn to lose his balance. Spear! Breaker retains. Now Dirty Dom along with Carlito. They're into the ring attacking Breaker here. Wait a minute, it's Penta.
Penta declared he wants the Intercontinental Championship.
Listen, I know you're good, but you could be better. I'm going to offer you a spot in the Judgment Day. You could be Intercontinental Champion tonight.
Breaker, Penta for the title. Penta's got a lot on his mind tonight. Dominic Mysterio made an offer earlier on for Penta to join the Judgment Day. Oh, and Dominic now with a chop block to the back of the knee. That'll cause a disqualification.
I think if Dom and Finn would have stayed out of that, I think Penta would have won.
Answer from Penta.
Down goes Dom Balor beside himself.
No new members of Judgment Day tonight.
The general manager, Adam Pearce, has now made this official. Braun Breaker will defend the Intercontinental Championship against Finn Balor, Dirty Dom, and Penta at WrestleMania.
I will have my WrestleMania moment.
Finn Balor did not seem pleased that Dominic was added to the match.
We've all heard what people are saying about Dom. That you're not tough enough. That you don't have the killer instinct. That you're a loser. If it's a fight that you're looking for, I will gladly kick all your asses.
Well, I guess here we go. Pizza coming out. I do like his song, his theme, and I've watched him ever since AEW. Really do like him.
Has acquired the Mexican Lucha Libre organization known as AAA. First event comes in June. More on this news a bit later on in the show. But I bring that up, Wade, because Penta is a former AAA Latin American champion, a former three-time AAA World Tag Team champion, and he's here at his first WrestleMania tonight.
Yeah, what a moment for Penta, the man who has blown the minds of the WWE Universe since arriving a couple of short months ago. Now, of course, his brother Ray Phoenix from the SmackDown brand competed last night, also making a WrestleMania debut, albeit in a loss against El Grande Americano.
There we go. Penta's down at the ring.
Penta was built for WrestleMania.
Who we got going on next?
I can't wait for WrestleMania to experience Penta. The fans of the WWE Universe from all to experience this man in person for the first time.
Superstar that has caught on in record time thanks to this charisma that simply transcends language and cultural barriers. No fear whatsoever on the biggest stage of his entire career with a massive prize on the line.
Had a great talk with Penta earlier today, Pat. You and I talking to him about this night. He said last night he had tears in his eyes. He was emotional with his brother's debut at WrestleMania. Said he was going to be very emotional here in his debut tonight.
All right, here comes Dirty Dom.
Just like his brother.
Dominic Mysterio is on the way down to the... What?
Well, it's a shame that Dirty Dom, who never earned that mask from his father, Rey Mysterio, of course, missed WrestleMania because of injury, then he couldn't get it off his head.
You don't know the first thing about Lucha Libre.
All right.
The mask is supposed to be difficult to take off.
Oh my God. Of course you're going to defend Dominic. He never earned the darn mask, Wade. But nonetheless, I want to know who placed the sponsor for this match in the entrance of Dominic Mysterio. Because this match is presented by Dude Wipes. Bathroom Brawl.
Once he gets in here.
Is in your corner. Available on Amazon and at retailers nationwide.
Well, even dirty Dom Mysterio likes to stay clean thanks to Dude Wipes.
And if you have a dump that's like Dominic Mysterio, go ahead and use Dude Wipes to clean the cheeks.
All right.
Of all the disgusting shite.
Dirty Dom's down at the ring.
What do you mean? It's just the truth. I'm an expert at Lucha Libre.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you're an expert at using Dude Wipes.
Everybody dumps. Those people dump dirty Doms into the toilet.
Looks like he's been in the gym, doesn't it?
Couldn't get the mask off.
All right, here comes the next.
A potential teammate.
Or
Finn Balor. He needs to come back with a demon. He needs to... Okay, okay. You know, you could have texted Chris.
Okay, Lucha Libre expert, explain to me that mask that Finn Balor had on.
I can't explain that one. I'm not quite sure Finn Balor
Get one.
views himself as a luchador. I didn't even see any eye holes in that particular mask, but the truth is, Finn Balor is here as a Grand Slam champ, and regardless of masks or luchadors or whatever other styles.
I really do think that Finn needs to come back with the demon.
Finn Balor.
That was just awesome.
Intercontinental Championship here tonight. Penta seeking his first singles title. Dominic is a two-time North American champion at NXT and a tag.
Yeah, but I mean, personal matters can be text, not on my stream.
Dominic Mysterio, at least in theory, have a massive advantage here if they can team up together and take out their two opponents, turn this into a one-on-one match, and then it gets a bit more difficult.
Beginning this weekend, every superstar performing will wear a commemorative WrestleMania match.
There goes the patch. Ooh, on the pants. The butt of the pants.
Superstar will sport the main roster debut
So if you do get Finn Balor's patch, you get a piece of his ass.
You're going to want to pull the patch of the following match.
I have my phone right in front of me.
The dogs are barking in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Here goes Braun Breaker.
Predictable badass.
You know what? I like it whenever the whole thing goes dark and everything. That's awesome. That's awesome. Braun Breaker is coming down.
You know, this is the first time in WrestleMania.
By the way, since Chris, you're on my thing, how is the sounds coming through?
Four-way matchup. I want to shout out my guys, John Chick and Greg Miller, back at WWE headquarters in
Is it good or what?
helping me out with all the stats this weekend. Could not do it without them. But Breaker has no champion's advantage tonight, Wade. Again, first man to gain pinfall or submission will pick up the victory and win the championship. So Breaker does not have to be involved in the decision, much like we saw earlier tonight in the triple threat ruling.
Yeah, and that's personally why I back
Okay.
to win this whole thing. Look, one-on-one,
Here's the thing. It's a 4-way match. One pin can decide it. The champ does not have to be pinned for a win.
Earlier tonight we saw the triple threat. Io Sky managed to pull out the victory. It may be different here tonight, and you're right. Breaker does not have to be factored into the ending for this to change hands.
Mets won again today. Big Mets fan Eddie Orengo refereeing this matchup here tonight. So again, Braun Breaker defending the championship. This is his WrestleMania debut. He won the title back in October of last year and has held it since.
Braun Breaker's been benching 395 with ease.
He has beaten Penta, Balor, and Dominic. And we're underway. And Breaker goes right after Dominic Mysterio, who many, Wade, consider the weak link in this matchup, so I don't find that a surprise.
Yeah, you especially, I bet, Michael Cole. But look, immediately take a look at the Judgment Day lads. They've had a bit of tension.
Judgment Day just
back on the same page tonight. It's about business.
being pack oriented.
And here's the Judgment Day bombs celebrating early.
Finn and Dom working together. Dominic is
I like Finn,
and now Penta flies.
but I also like Penta.
And Penta now with a Rana sends Finn Balor out to the apron and outside the ring.
Dominic gets thrown over.
And it's time for Penta.
Penta doing high risk.
Lands on his feet. Parkour walk, surf walk. Penta's vibing at WrestleMania.
There we go.
From this jaw-dropping.
Oh my goodness! Braun Breaker like a flying missile takes out Penta.
A jungle cat just flew the entire length of the ring.
I think Braun Breaker may have just broken the long jump world record after these incredible moves. Oh, God, connected right on Penta after Penta had taken control in the early goings.
Braun Breaker is a
Penta and Braun Breaker in the ring.
23 miles per hour. But he's in there with the unorthodox. Penta off the second rope. Penta, oh, Breaker! Breaker caught him in the air and slammed him with a world's strongest slam.
Perfect timing for Braun Breaker.
And now a military press to Balor.
With ease.
And then a big slam.
250 pounds of Jellic-Knight. And be careful, Ed.
Oh, good night. He just
Good night, Dom. 1, 2, 2 count.
Dom needs those dude wipes after that connection to his midsection. And be careful here, Finn Balor. You're on your own.
It's like, hey, we can talk about this. We can talk about this.
Finn might be needing some dude wipes as well.
And Breaker now burying his shoulder into the midsection of Balor. Back elbow caught Penta. Breaker is all business tonight. How about when he pulled out some Steiner math at the kickoff show a couple of days ago, Pat.
He said he has a 129.2% chance of winning.
And it made sense what he said. Oh, and sling blade by Finn.
He'll take Dominic's 25%.
Face first goes Balor.
That becomes 50%.
All of them.
Penta's half scared, so he'll take 12.5% there. And Finn Balor's 1 for 3, so 66% chance failure there. 129.
Ooh. Ooh.
Toe hold.
Penta experience.
Oh, and Judgment Day taken out. Cover by Penta.
1, 2.
Balor kicks.
Two by Penta.
The second there was one man isolated in the ring, immediately pouncing on that pin, showing all of his experience.
Oh, love this move. Finn Balor's not going to love it, though. No. Penta calls it the sacrifice.
Ooh. Rips every
Well, that is
ligament in your shoulder.
Torn labrum right there for sure for Finn Balor.
And Penta with Balor up. Braun Breaker now. Breaker. Look at the power.
Oh, wow.
And a kip up. This guy's insane.
The most highly charged
Guy is wicked.
And he just gets better and better.
This dude's a beast.
So much fun to watch and call his matches. Now he's measuring Penta.
It's measuring up Penta. Braun Breaker going for. Well, he got what he was going for.
And Dirty Dom, that was a great move by Dominic there. Taking advantage up over the top.
Dirty Dom laying in wait.
And now Dominic bringing some offense to the matchup.
Like a hyena.
And that basement drop kick sends Breaker outside the ring. And
How
Dominic's
is
feeling it.
who?
And there's a contingent here who seem to be in Mysterio's corner.
Hey, Penta.
Okay.
To the greatest
Is he doing Three Amigos?
By the late great Eddie Guerrero, the Three Amigos, but blocked off the second one by Penta. And you know who just showed up here at ringside, guys? He's eating an apple.
Carlito. Is that the?
Swell right now for the Judgment Day. Foley in cahoots, excuse me. Foley in control.
Breaker back in the ring, double team now by Judgment Day. Balor and Dom working very well together in this matchup here tonight.
Well, they simply had to. All those tensions put to one side. The pursuit of victory is everything.
Ooh.
Breaker with a double suplex.
Double suplex
I'm gonna say it again, Pat. This
by
guy's
Braun
an absolute
Breaker.
freak of nature.
This dude's an absolute beast.
Okay, it looks like Braun Breaker is fixing to win.
Tossing Balor around the ring. Dominic
Again, the belly-to-belly throw.
Braun Breaker, just a blast of kinetic energy.
Uh-oh.
Well, Dominic tried to sneak in from behind, and he was spun around by a clothesline.
Breaker's just oscillating around the ring, and everything he does is painful.
Here we go.
Connecting, cover by Breaker.
1, 2, 2 count.
I mean, spot the weakness on Breaker, the technique, the conditioning, the power, the explosivity, and of course, the high-flying moves.
And the ring IQ and the second generation. I mean, the list goes on and on. That's why he's our Intercontinental Champion.
Hall of Fame genetics. The son of Rick Steiner, the nephew of Scott Steiner, the Steiner brothers.
Former professional football player. Has it all.
And the Steiners competed right here in Las Vegas at WrestleMania the first time around.
Yes.
Penta now with a kick to the face. Dominic with a drop kick to Penta. Balor back on his feet, clears Breaker out of the ring. Dominic stalking Balor from behind.
Is he going for the 619?
Puts Balor in the position.
Dominic going for the 619. Balor intercepts.
And now Finn kicking away on Dominic, and Penta gonna take advantage. Penta driver.
Penta driver. 2. Going for the third one before Braun's got back in there.
Coming into play, saving his own championship with that breakup just as it was slipping away. And this is the moment the turncoat Dirty Dom took his opportunity, took a shot at his own brother from the Judgment Day, but it backfired.
Judgment Day became Judgment.
I don't think that Damien would have done something like that. Stoop that low. Good God.
Penta driver normally ends it. Braun Breaker with the quickness to save this match.
Man, it is electric inside Allegiant Stadium. Breaker and Penta, two men have taken this company by storm.
Yes.
Slugging it out here.
Ooh.
Penta in this fight.
Ooh, what a knee!
Huge.
Holy.
Huge
And
chop.
then a big kick to the face. Yeah.
Penta feels good.
Carlito gets involved. Carlito sends Breaker up the top rope. Remember, no disqualifications. Completely legal. Dom looking to steal it from behind. Kick out
Two.
by Penta.
And full of tights there from Dirty Dom, but it wasn't enough to put away this luchador.
That bad apple Carlito and a Mexican
Ooh.
destroyer in the middle of the ring.
Penta, 1, 2.
Pulling Penta off the pin and now sending Penta right into the announce table.
Well, Penta had this thing won, but it was taken away by Carlito, who's not even involved in the match. And Carlito has lost the damn plot.
But you're not even supposed to be out here.
And this suddenly does not feel safe whatsoever.
Carlito, shut
Get
up.
the hell out of here, Carlito.
Carlito, get the hell off the desk.
He's looking to take out Penta.
Wait a minute.
Oh, my God. Pat, look out. Look out.
That table gets busted again.
Super spear from one table to the next. Carlito has been sawn in half.
I think Carlito's dead.
Carlito's dead. Braun Breaker took a hell of a bad landing. He's riding around.
I got bad news for ya.
That's a 15-foot spear by Braun Breaker.
That is a steel table completely collapsed.
That's what you get, Bad Apple.
Carly, that wasn't cool. Breaker, Penta, back in the ring.
Holy. The dogs are barking.
What a matchup for the Intercontinental
Wow.
Championship. Penta turns around.
This-
Breaker with a spear.
This matchup has
Dom.
breaking everything.
Mysterio with Breaker in position.
619.
Dirty Dom. He connected cleanly with that.
Here we go. Up top. Balor with a little payback
Not tonight.
from the other night.
Luckiest man in the matchup is striking.
Sling blade by Balor.
Sling blade.
All the years of experience.
Kick into the corner. Breaker's in the drop zone. Balor realizes it, guys. Breaker's in the drop zone. Balor to the top rope. Balor with a coup de grace.
There we go. 1, 2.
Dominic with a frog splash.
1, 2, 3. Dirty Dom wins. Dirty Dom wins. Ah. They just showed George Kittle again from the other night. Wow.
Last few months with this young man, Dominic Mysterio tonight did what he had to do, and he won the title by stopping his Judgment Day partner, Finn Balor, in the back and taking the title away from him.
It's every man for himself. Lie, cheat, steal, do whatever you have to do because this kid, Dirty Dominic Mysterio, those are for you, Michael Cole, has proved every salty hater on planet Earth wrong. He is the real deal.
Okay.
Not only that, he is now your Intercontinental Champion.
Michael Cole, you and I have obviously seen this Dirty Dom do a lot of despicable things. He's a walking, talking dirty
I did
dude,
not
but
expect Dirty Dom to
tonight,
win.
he got Mexican destroyer, and he somehow kicked out with the help of Carlito.
Well, Carlito was pivotal in this one because clearly Penta had that thing won, but it was vital. There's a price to pay for getting involved in a match.
That TV broke. The wooden slats broke.
This is the moment Breaker
They're just gonna throw those away.
Don't take your eyes off Dirty Dom Mysterio.
Dirty Dom hits a 619 to perfection right on Braun Breaker's face.
And in this, Balor not allowing Dominic to hit the frog splash.
Coup de grace.
And then from out of nowhere, Dominic Mysterio with a frog
1, 2, frog splash. 1, 2, right on. Here's the thing. I wouldn't, you know, if I was Dirty Dom, I would have picked anybody else all except for my teammate.
Dirty Dom has won the title.
There are going to be some awkward conversations in the Judgment Day Clubhouse later on tonight. But one man will be
A
grinning
lot of people cheering for Dirty Dom.
and shining like he's Rob Liberace with the gold that is the Intercontinental Champ. Great job, Dirty Dom.
Carmelo, you're next. You ready?
Man, I don't get ready. I stay ready. That's why I'm him.
Who's him?
Me.
You mean
I'm
Kim?
him.
You mean Kim?
No, me, him.
Oh, you mean Tim?
Him.
Oh, you Jim.
I am him, and you need a Snickers.
Get them wins. Yeah, I'm
I like that commercial.
Always be me.
Tonight belongs to the American Nightmare.
All right, we got an ad break that starts or ends in a minute 21.
WrestleMania 41 is brought to you in part by Zenni, the official eyewear of WWE. Fans get 10% off when they use the code WWE on Zenni.com. And the
All
Zenni
right.
eyewear for
We are
well, of course,
back from the
Cosm in
commercial.
Los Angeles at Cosm, the interactive experience where you get immersive at WrestleMania.
There goes
If you can't
the
be here,
Cosm
and
there. Well, that's
that
Los
incredible
Angeles.
fatal four-way matchup moments ago.
There's one in
Again,
Dallas.
Dominic Mysterio is your new Intercontinental Champion.
That's so awesome.
Ladies and gentlemen, the stars are at
Colby Covington, welterweight fighter for UFC.
Thank you for making some time. And ladies and gentlemen,
Metro Boomin.
maker, Grammy-nominated record producer and music executive, Metro Boomin is here.
And also Dean Norris, Law and Order.
Ooh, Dean Norris
And this time it's only on
from
Peacock.
Breaking Bad, Law and Order.
Detective Elliot Stabler, joined by Dean
All
Norris
of them.
and brother Randall
Ooh.
Stabler. You can stream the first 2 episodes of season
Welcome
5
back
now
to
with
the
new episodes every
show.
Thursday exclusively
They just
on
introduced
Peacock.
Dean Norris.
Well, the Fountain Blue in Las Vegas is the official hotel of WrestleMania 41, and WWE returns tonight with the Roast of WrestleMania, featuring Tony Hinchcliffe and NXT this Tuesday, April 22nd. Tickets on sale now via Ticketmaster. All I can say is, whew, this is the destruction.
That's a
Braun
lot
Breaker
of destruction.
as he completely decimated
Broke the
Carlito
TV,
moments ago.
broke the
Bloody
freaking.
mess. I hope someone got insurance on this thing. Cracks shattered everywhere.
Yeah, this
The
desk is
the
certainly much more
gray
expensive
parts
than the old
of the
but Braun
desk
Breaker
is
took
just
off from the Spanish announce desk, traveled 15 feet over here, busted Carlito in half, and then all hell broke loose in the ring. And now
Wow.
Dominic Mysterio is our Intercontinental Champion.
This thing is metal. Let's be clear on that.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, up next we're going to celebrate 20 years of WrestleMania for that man, Randy Orton.
Randy Orton's got a mystery opponent.
Kevin Owens has an
Next.
He's going to need surgery. He's going to be out probably close to a year. Randy Orton, though, demands to have a match on his 20th anniversary. He's issued an open challenge. Who takes that challenge?
Open
We find out
challenge.
in moments.
WrestleMania is that next level experience.
Sea of WWE fans looking on at Randy Orton.
One of the all-time greats in WWE, the Viper
I didn't think it was 20 years. 20 years of Randy Orton.
That's what superstars like Randy Orton do at WrestleMania. They rise to the occasion.
The Apex Predators had many distinct WrestleMania moments over the years.
Revolution beat the Rock and Sock Connection. Revolution wins it.
It is the Legend versus the Legend Killer.
All right, I'm going to go use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Unbelievable counter.
RKO from the top of the ladder. RKO from out of nowhere. Randy Orton is champion. That's ISO speed. He's barking at the Viper. Down goes speed.
This is a very important WrestleMania for me. WrestleMania 41 will be my 20th time competing at WrestleMania.
I've been dealing with a pretty serious neck injury, and now I have to go get neck surgery.
Randy, I'm afraid that means that you no longer have a match for WrestleMania.
The voices have been knocking for a few weeks now. They say whatever happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Whatever it is, I need my match at WrestleMania. This WrestleMania means so much to me, so I tell you what, anybody in the locker room, I challenge you to step up. I will be there in the ring, Allegiant Stadium. But know this, you will fall victim to the three most dangerous letters in all of sports entertainment. RKO.
All right, I am back. I am back. Clean, what is going on? You said Randy Orton versus Alexa Bliss rematch? What? They ain't had one of those in quite some time.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the 20th year, Randy Orton has graced us with his presence at WrestleMania.
she won last time? Okay, okay. They ain't had one of those in quite a while.
Pieced together by the wrestling gods. Randy Orton's in Las Vegas.
And this match is presented by Wingstop. Do not miss any of the action. Get flavor delivered to your door at wingstop.com. Wingstop, bring the flavor.
Tonight marks my 20th WrestleMania.
20th WrestleMania.
Ladies and gents, I said that I would be here at WrestleMania 41, ready to go. The only question now is who is going to come through that curtain. Well, I'll tell you one thing, whoever it is going to get their WrestleMania moment, and it's going to be courtesy of the three most dangerous letters in all of sports entertainment. R-K.
Guys in the locker room, don't do it.
This man, 290 pounds. Quadzilla.
Who will it be?
20 years of WrestleMania.
Who will it be?
Who wants some?
Oh! Joe Hendry. I said that Joe Hendry is going to be there. Joe Hendry is making his WrestleMania debut. TNA World Champion. I just knew that Joe Hendry had to come to WrestleMania.
Say his name.
Well, I can't believe it's Joe Hendry.
And he appears.
I'll tell you what. The people
Yes.
say they believe in Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry's gonna
I'm sorry. I think Randy Orton's going to go down.
The TNA World Champion is here to challenge one of the all-time.
Everything that I've seen, I like Joe Hendry.
And his opponent from Edinburgh, Scotland, weighing in at 252 pounds, he is the TNA Champion, Joe Hendry!
He took NXT by storm late last year. As I mentioned, the current TNA World Champion. If you're Randy Orton,
I really do like Joe Hendry.
Joe Hendry.
It's a shocker, it's a surprise. You expect somebody from the locker room, but we know the mindset of the Viper of late. He has a ton of rage that was directed at Kevin Owens and is now going to be redirected at Joe Hendry, who may well have just signed his own death warrant.
Revisit the action moments ago. Dominic Mysterio, new Intercontinental Champion, trending number 2 in the United States on X right now.
Congrats to Dirty Dom. I assume this man is going to be trending soon as well.
Can you imagine if Henry walks in on the 20th anniversary of WrestleMania for Randy Orton and pulls up a massive upset?
So I don't get this. If Randy wins, he's the TNA champion?
No, I don't believe the championship's on the line.
I think that should be something.
Henry Orton one-on-one here tonight.
Joe Hendry became a viral sensation last year with one of the catchiest songs ever written, and People Power has dragged the Scotsman from Edinburgh all the way to this marquee matchup here at WrestleMania.
Don't shake Randy's hand.
Randy Orton has many great moments on the stage of WrestleMania.
All right. Oh.
And went for an RKO early. Henry rolls it
Posture is good.
Yeah, make no mistake, Joe Hendry is no slouch whatsoever. Won championships around the world, decorated amateur wrestler. He is a veteran of over 15 plus years.
Great, that's all great, Wade. But the bottom line is this, okay?
This is Randy Orton.
This is a special event. This is so special. Joe Hendry, TNA World Champion, versus the 20 years of WrestleMania being in WrestleMania with Randy Orton. Neck breaker.
What the hell is Joe Hendry doing in WrestleMania?
It's the element of surprise here. It's caught the Viper cold.
Oh, no. It's hard not to get involved. It's hard not to fall into the trap of Joe Hendry.
Randy Orton just staring down at Hendry saying, what are you trying to do? Look up to the eye.
Referee behind the back, Orton missed that.
And the WWE's Apex Predator begins the hunt.
Yeah, Joe Hendry, welcome to
Power Slam.
Power Slam. Randy Orton.
In the early goings of this one, but he has snapped back.
Is he fixing to go for the RKO? No.
For Joe Hendry.
Remember WrestleMania 10 years ago? Randy Orton delivering that
Nope.
awesome RKO to Seth Rollins as Rollins came off the top rope.
Whips Joe Hendry out on the apron, pulls him through to the middle rope. DDT.
And now it's clinic time.
And Randy's having fun.
You can say whatever name you want at this point. Joe Hendry can't hear a thing. His brain is scrambled.
Oh, he's going to
How are you doing, Shadow?
The Viper coiled, ready to strike.
RKO coming.
Believe in Joe Hendry can believe.
Went for the RKO. Hendry now scoops up Randy Orton. Joe Hendry.
Is it going to be a follow-away slam? Yes. Follow-away slam with the kip up.
Tremendous power from Joe Hendry. 280 pounds of the Viper thrown around with abandon.
Turns around to the camera just to show off. RKO out of nowhere.
Smile at the camera, Joe Hendry.
2, 3.
There's your WrestleMania moment.
Randy still got it.
20th WrestleMania there.
The 14th time world champion.
It was a game effort from Joe Hendry, who did momentarily at least take control and get close to a shocker. But the bright lights of WrestleMania will dazzle anybody. But be careful, because the Viper is always coiled and ready to strike.
Yeah, he wasted a little bit more time than what he was supposed to.
Get him to this WrestleMania, and Randy Orton with 20 years of experience says, I'll take that neck if you don't mind. RKO, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Only 2
Oh,
men
yeah.
have held more world championships than Randy Orton.
What's Randy thinking here? Does Randy believe?
Cena and Flair at 16 apiece, Orton and Triple H at 14.
Look at this.
Tremendous moment.
That's awful nice for Randy Orton.
Hats off to Joe Hendry. No one else in the locker room wanted any piece of this version of Randy Orton.
I think we know what's coming.
RKO again. Never trust a Viper.
Welcome to Mania, Hendry. I believe in Randy Orton.
You believe in whatever wins first.
We are in Vegas. You can play for a trifecta. Randy Orton, who has made WrestleMania his home.
You could have sent Godzilla out tonight. Randy Orton was not losing on his 20th anniversary here at the Showcase of the Immortals.
Joe Hendry should be proud. He should be proud.
If he wakes up.
I mean, that certainly needs to be one of the things that has to happen, but if he does wake up, he should be proud.
Yeah, I believe, yeah, it would have been nice to have Joe Hendry win, but it's okay. So we got 1, 2, 3 matches left. Hold up. So WWE's holding 2 PLEs on June 7th. Worlds Collide, and then Money in the Bank, Los Angeles. On June 7th, Los Angeles, California.
When that's over, head on down the street to Intuit Dome, because it's 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific. It'll be Money in the Bank
On the same day. 2 PLEs.
Huge shout out to the highest earning touring rapper in the world. His Air Jordan collaboration revolutionized the sneaker world. And he was in the ring with The Rock, John Cena, and Cody Rhodes at the Elimination Chamber. Travis Scott's song, Theme, featuring Playboy Cardi, is the official theme song of WrestleMania 41, which is available now on his latest album, Utopia, a record that debuted #1 on the Billboard 200 chart. Wow. Absolute banger. Theme by Travis Scott, the WrestleMania official theme. And you can shop the all-new WWE Cactus Jack collection, available for a limited time only on WWEshop.com.
I'm not a big fan of him.
Travis Scott, a part of the WWE family. His Cactus Jack collection is must buy and available now.
He was part of a WWE world a bit earlier today. Well, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, the Maverick, Logan Paul, looks to continue his rise in the WWE, but standing in his way, the phenomenal one, the veteran technician AJ Styles, looks to remind the viral sensation it takes more than a big mouth to dominate in the ring. The Maverick versus the phenomenal one. Next, in the meantime, here are the egos and confrontations that form this match.
I hope Logan gets the beat off of him just because of being Logan Paul.
Forged in honor's fire, with calloused hands and heart's desire.
I'm not a big AJ fan,
Traveled far through lands
but I'm
unknown
definitely not a Logan Paul fan.
to claim the throne that he had grown. His
But I
every
hope
step a
AJ
sacred
beats the
oath.
living breaks off of him.
To teach hard work is all your worth.
Huh?
His soul is tempered by the fight.
Say his name.
For truth and virtue guide his might. He pushes to prove that greatness must be earned. That honor
I would
lights the
rather
flame
watch
which can't be
the
burned.
Barbie movie than watch Logan Paul.
But here, a new challenger stands, born to fortune with golden hands. No battle scar, no humble start. Just riches fueling his hungry heart. Traditions call, he casts aside his soul adrift in selfish pride.
Logan Paul, I'm standing right here in the middle of the ring.
Whenever I think of Logan Paul, I think of the Rock talking about Big Show back in the 90s.
So how about this, buddy? Why don't you set your sights a little higher?
Logan Paul and AJ Styles at WrestleMania.
All right, guys, we got another ad coming in 4 minutes and 36 seconds. What is that, Clean? Brown Cow Juniors. What is that?
One fights for honor, one for fame.
Ice cream treats?
Each with a vision, yet none the same. For in this clash the world will see which path in truth leads to victory.
I got granola bars. And Pop-Tarts.
Beneath the sky, the setting sun, a million hearts will beat as one.
Oh, okay.
One will be left standing.
Oh, like a dilly bar. Okay,
The
okay.
other shall fall.
Okay. Whenever you say dilly bar,
This
I
is
know
the
what
tale of
I know what a
AJ
dilly bar is.
Styles and Logan Paul.
How can I do all this? Let's go! They don't mean that.
I like the seats that they have up there on the stage, though. I wonder how much they cost.
Congrats, he's rich. Come on, Combo, let me set it straight. Oh my God.
There's definitely 10 other things I would rather be doing than watching Logan Paul. And one of them, never mind, never mind. I'll keep that to myself. I wouldn't go that far, Clean. I would not go that far. Talking about playing Fortnite, no.
I'm still humble. Just catching a drone out of the sky.
Yeah, I know Cody and Undertaker's in Fortnite.
Contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Dorado Beach, Puerto Rico, by way of Cleveland.
Well, they got him a new desk out there.
220 pounds, Logan
And this match tonight is presented by the General Insurance. The General Insurance gives you a break when you need it most. No matter what you think about Logan Paul, he's been incredible at WrestleMania. He's 2-1, and last year he beat Randy Orton and Kevin Owens in the same match. Logan Paul has been spectacular.
Logan Paul is so humble, is what his song says. Yes, he would say, I'm great at everything. I could be the most insufferable human on earth. And instead he shows up and shows out every time.
I'm glad to see AJ go back to his original music.
And his opponent from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Guys, AJ Styles finds himself in the 5th WrestleMania match of his career. And
Yeah, they stopped doing those little tidbits of information.
Paul has taken to this game.
Yeah, the guy's an absolute natural. Love him or loathe him, and I feel like the vast majority are on the loathing end of the spectrum. He is appointment viewing. Every time he's out here, he shocks, he surprises, and very often he has success. But what a major opportunity it is for Logan Paul to cement himself as a bona fide top-tier competitor with victory tonight.
He was a great amateur wrestler in high school and college. He then wanted to become an entrepreneur, taking over the internet and digital world, making himself hundreds of millions of dollars. He creates, he builds, and since he's gotten to the WWE, he has taken over. Now he's got to take on a man who's been around the world and back in this professional wrestling world. The phenomenal one, AJ Styles.
You know, Wade, you talk about the loathing for Logan Paul. I believe a lot of it has to do with the fact that people are jealous of what this young man has accomplished.
He hasn't accomplished anything. He's stolen from people. But that's another thing.
You're supposed to pay your dues, come up the hard way.
It's the one of the reasons why I don't like Logan Paul.
Really good. You're right, it's jealousy.
Welcome back from the ads.
Get to the top quick. Logan Paul will bet on himself.
We just started the AJ Logan Paul match, and like I said, I hope AJ beats the living breaks off of this kid.
As he locks up with AJ Styles to start this match. If you're Paul, Wade, what's your strategy against the veteran?
Well, you simply got into the head of AJ Styles already. You can't match his experience, but you can
So
match
far,
his
they're hugging it out in the corner.
Styles is just otherworldly athleticism. Logan Paul is as gifted as they come.
You're not going to push AJ Styles around, though.
But I think Logan Paul's
Come on, AJ.
This fight as well. This is actually a great matchup.
Well, I'll tell you right now, Logan Paul on several occasions over the past couple of months has outfoxed and outsmarted AJ Styles. He's done that because Logan Paul doesn't think the same way as the rest of us. It's part of why he's had success. And when Logan Paul thinks differently, it makes him very difficult to figure out and outmaneuver.
The thing about Logan Paul is he's always developing, always learning. He knows he's new to the game, but he wants to get to the top as fast as possible.
Tremendous aptitude for WWE as Logan Paul hangs on and says, not quite AJ. AJ now going to be
AJ over the apron. Over into the apron. Slides up under.
AJ very quick and agile. Styles with shoulder block.
There we go.
And then AJ gave him a little two-piece talk after Will.
Knee brought by Logan Paul, turns around into a drop kick by Styles. The veteran has
that drop kick had air to it.
AJ's just waiting on him here. AJ's three steps ahead of Logan Paul at this point.
Well, we talked a little earlier about how you're supposed to be coming up the hard way, paying your dues, earning it the old-fashioned way. AJ did all of that, and it must be vexing to him. But that somebody who didn't have to do any of that is essentially as equal here at WrestleMania.
Wait, I don't know if you noticed, I don't know if we caught it on camera. And AJ Styles now using the apron to his advantage. This is all fiddly move.
Yeah.
Tie your opponent to the apron, blind him, and attack him. And that's what Styles is doing here.
Well, it was a veteran trick from Styles. You noticed he was favoring that rib cage. He was simply playing possum, baiting the less.
That was a good move. That was a Finley move right there.
That long road to the top that AJ took. You learn a lot of tricks.
Running knee to his head.
That'll cave in your orbital bone, Logan Paul. Like, I know Logan Paul's been in some boxing fights in his time. He's never been struck quite like that before.
Those are the things that Logan Paul is experiencing for the first time. Every time. AJ Styles has done all of these things hundreds, if not thousands of times. There's new stuff being presented to Logan Paul on the biggest stage on a regular basis.
And Paul drives Styles. Ribs first into the barricade.
Good Lord.
Experience is a
That
weakness for Logan Paul. Resiliency is a massive strength. We've seen it time and time
That barrier is like super flimsy.
difficult to keep down.
AJ reversal sends Paul now into the barricade.
He also has an unflappable
It's not as sturdy as what it used to be. They probably went back to padding over the
Logan Paul does not know how to
metal fencing.
By Styles. Referee Jessica Carr in control of this matchup tonight.
Highly partisan crowd here, completely backing the phenomenal one.
And Logan Paul, great move, stepped out of harm's way, sends AJ
right into the post. And right into another post, down to the ground.
With authority.
He might have dislocated his shoulder right there.
Just smart there from Logan Paul, using what was available. I've never seen a man so resilient.
Pat McAfee, shut the up.
His way from a massive audience like
Good God.
It's almost like fuel to Logan Paul.
I was going to say he feeds off it.
Music to his ears.
He was born and raised on the internet. There's not a lot of positive things said on there. If you can't handle a couple boos or some negative comments, you'll never make it on the internet.
All up on the top and launches himself. And AJ Styles and Paul is pumped up here.
That athleticism you see, just springboard crossbody to the outside with ease. With ease, no problems at all. Not tired, not even sweating.
Well, look, AJ Styles is
2 count.
grappling with his own career mortality.
They got a count of 10 to get back into the ring.
AJ who?
His last name Styles.
Sends AJ off the apron of the ring.
Styles knows the sands of time are running out on his own career, and he has to make every grain count. He badly needs a victory.
Paul rolls into the ring and then right back outside the ring. That restarts the count.
Yeah, he literally caught that out of the air.
Like a pet, he's been hanging this thing.
Oh, look at, we got a shot from the drone now.
Well, you know this is going on social media.
Oh, I was got hit by that, Wade.
It's got a nice breeze to it.
It does. Buzz the tire a little bit there, drone friend.
And now look at this. Logan Paul now using the apron to his advantage. And that's the aptitude we've talked about with Logan Paul.
At a 4 count by choking AJ with the ring apron.
He's also competing against the very best. Every time you see Logan Paul in WWE and learns the best tricks from all of them, absorbs them into his own movesets.
And here we come now. Paul top rope. AJ in trouble. The Paul from Brace connecting.
1, 2. Got a 2 count.
Logan Paul just found out that you're allowed to use the apron on the side.
Logan Paul is just as natural a high flyer as you will ever see. He'd go air to air with the best, including AJ Styles. Beautiful hand time and execution there. Yeah. And Styles is in trouble now.
The Paul American hitting the Paul from Grace. Logan Paul rolling.
I like that, Paul American.
That's the name of their show on Max, currently available.
But I like that as describing him. As we said, AJ across the ring into the corner.
Ooh.
This is that flip side of Logan Paul, from the entertainer to the bully and the thug in the blink of an eye.
He understands what it takes to be great in this business.
Booze coming in
at this business.
There's a time to perform.
for Paul.
Oh, the overbomb, the overbomb.
1, 2.
Just grab the bottom rope.
Yeah, and anytime
Styles
you can't kick out 'cause
grabbed
you're
the
so beat
rope.
up, you have to reach for the bottom rope. You in
But oh
dire
my
straits.
God.
That was so well executed by Paul once again. The face of Styles bouncing off the mat.
Uh-oh. Logan Paul is asking for a little noise.
Well, this isn't going to get him any cheers.
Brother.
And a big boot.
Yep. Onto the ear, big boot.
And dropping the big leg. Cover. And a kick out. Only Ty Schmidt could do it better.
Yeah, that was more of a taunt than anything towards AJ Styles. Didn't even get a 2 count.
He tried to split. He tried to do the splits on AJ.
Background you guys talked about earlier on.
This is one of the biggest punches we have seen in WWE, but getting a little too
There we go. Come on, AJ.
inside AJ Styles.
Yeah, Styles gonna take the fight to Paul.
Well, there was nothing cute about that from Styles. Simply muscled Logan Paul back to the corner and let him up.
Logan, second rope, moonsault. AJ taken out, cover now.
2.
Win. Kick out at 2.
AJ tried to catch Logan Paul in midair.
AJ
but too much
kicks
has been
out at
taken
2.
Out of the phenomenal one already, who looks at this point like he's running on fumes.
Smooth move by Logan to turn that into a pin. Almost stole a win right there.
I don't think Pat McAfee knows what he's talking about.
The moon pulp.
Oh, kidney shot there from Logan Paul.
European uppercuts.
Couple uppercuts now by Paul.
Just shows the range of offense that Logan Paul has available to him. And Styles has no answer to any of this. Logan Paul's biggest asset has always been that surprise factor. The cat came out of the bag a long time ago. Nobody should be shocked about this performance from Logan Paul. When are we going to accept he ain't a newcomer, he ain't an outsider, he is the real deal, and he's doing it under the brightest spotlight of them all.
And he continues to evolve each and every time out.
He's not scared to take his time and celebrate himself, though.
And that might be the kryptonite.
Paul's got a AJ.
AJ Styles stops him.
Stops by the ring, by the turnbuckle.
Logan Paul doesn't realize that Styles did not go into the corner. And he will now as AJ unloads on the clothesline. And here comes Styles in a phenomenal one.
Representing an entire
He
industry.
did a couple of clothesline from Hills.
Styles, Logan Paul up on his shoulders. That's vintage Styles there, knee right to the back of the neck.
Fireman's carry.
Styles to the one we've seen over the past 25 years. He's packed a hell of a lot of muscle on that frame.
Good job, AJ.
He's using it to full effect now, powering Logan Paul around.
Earlier today, he's got to keep up with the kids.
He's very jacked. And at this moment, he needs to end this.
AJ into the corner.
Don't let Logan Paul get a second win.
Starting to pick up his offense now.
Beat him down, AJ Styles, if you want to win.
Styles, vertical suplex, drops him right on the back of his head.
Let's do a brain buster on that one.
Cover now.
1, 2.
And a kick out by Paul at 2.
Kicks out at 2.
Both these men have to figure out what the hell they have left.
Vertical suplex into the brain buster, dropped him right on the back of his head.
You really feel like Logan Paul slipped on a banana peel here, just getting too braggadocious, absorbing too much spotlight, and you can't do that against an AJ Styles.
Well, it didn't feel like the right time to take a victory lap, and AJ Styles has made him pay for it. What's he thinking now?
Looking for the Styles clash to put Logan Paul away. Logan
All right, after this match, we've only got 2 more matches left.
AJ lands on his feet into the corner. Logan Paul,
We got the women's tag team match, and then we got the the WWE Championship match.
Really slowing down and in the drop zone.
And Logan Paul caught AJ. AJ was going for the phenomenal forearm. And Logan
I'm sorry,
Paul caught him.
that wasn't being caught.
And a rolling senton by Paul.
Oh, no way.
That was just grabbing him off the ropes.
Kick out by Styles. That was incredible.
Oh my
2 counts.
I've ever seen. I
The
saw
kick
how
out
far
by
AJ was
Styles.
away. He can't possibly be trying this, can he? Oh yeah, he can. That's what the Maverick does. He shocks, he awes, and ultimately he's back in control.
He's an absolutely incredible athlete. We're sold out tonight. Over 60,000 yet again at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas for WrestleMania
They
Sunday.
never did come back and say how many was for WrestleMania, like for the second day.
Of why Logan Paul is right here.
There's an audible in the middle of the match. Let me do a three-quarter.
Who's this? Again,
here's the thought. Here's what Logan can't do. Can't keep getting caught up and celebrating himself.
Well, because you're going to get caught at some point by Styles.
Yeah, but he's going to do a lot of great things. You can't celebrate everything, Logan. You got to keep it moving.
Another well-placed elbow by Styles.
Backflip off of
lands on his feet. Has Logan up.
Uh-oh. Well,
Styles clash. Logan Paul even
almost went for the Styles clash.
Kick by AJ and another one.
Point of the spine there. Toe to the spine. No protection, but somehow Paul fighting back.
And bounces AJ off the turnbuckle.
Oh, look, we're at the point in the match now where it's crucial. What is driving you? Both men in agony.
And look at that. That clothesline, cover, hook of the leg.
1, 2, almost 3.
Put Styles away.
Almost 3 there.
Driven by fame against the man driven by passion. And right now is the man who wants the spotlight the most, Logan Paul, who's looking like he's closing in on victory.
Pat, you know better than anyone what a win at WrestleMania does for your brand.
Absolutely, and let alone Logan Paul's brand, it's already on top of the world. Prime, everything else he's done. Buckshot lariat, though, in the middle of WrestleMania to end AJ Styles, that could have been it. That should have been it. Logan Paul's playing his greatest hits right now, and AJ Styles is still in this match.
Titanium-loaded right hand.
One of the biggest punches in the history of our game. And he's lining it up on the phenomenal one.
As that played in the right hand from a prior injury, has used it to his advantage. Styles ducks underneath. AJ Styles with Logan Paul up top. Down goes Logan Paul.
1,
Styles cover. Is it
2,
near fall for AJ.
2 count.
Just like that, the experience of AJ Styles almost puts Logan Paul on his back for good. At this point, you got to be wondering who has more gas left in the tank.
It's not only that, it's also who has the deepest playbook, and you have to give the advantage there to the phenomenal one in his 25-plus years of experience.
Who has the move? Who has the power to put this away? Who's walking out of WrestleMania a winner?
Logan Paul has barely moved for the past 1 minute.
Styles off the top rope, caught
By the
Paul,
knees.
who got his knees up and Logan with an opportunity.
Veteran got baited in there, and now he's going to pay the price.
Oh, look at this. Logan Paul going to pull one out of AJ Styles' playbook.
The ultimate insult.
With a Styles clash. Paul. AJ able to roll through, though. And AJ Styles now going to turn things around into a Styles clash of his own.
AJ said, you think you're going to do that to me without an answer? Yeah, right.
He no-selled that.
That's that Jeff one of Logan Paul's
here comes the brass knucks.
These matchups.
This damn Jeff.
This is what you call plan B for Logan Paul. Plan A wasn't working.
Snaking around this damn Jeff.
Wait a minute. He's got brass knuckles, but Karrion Kross has got Jeff.
Do it to him, Karrion. Break Jeff in half.
And now AJ Styles.
You get ejected from there.
Toward the barricade.
Jeff just saw his life flash before his eyes.
And we told this story on Monday.
Please, Alan, listen to me. Please, just put it on. Please, Alan, please. Please just put it on.
It's not about me and you. It's about everything, please. Put it on and blast him. Blast him. Please. Please, Alan, put it on.
And AJ Styles will use the brass knuckles. But a deliver right into Karrion Kross. Kross has been begging AJ Styles to do the right thing and try to beat Paul tonight.
Trying to corrupt the mind.
That's right, he wants him to go back to his evil ways to get a win for the industry.
And Styles now setting up for the phenomenal forearm top rope. Logan Paul. Bang! Paul with that right hand.
Into the pulverizer at Mania.
1, 2, 3. God.
Well, AJ Styles refused to be corrupted by the wicked and sinful Karrion Kross, and it turns out that was a major faux pas. What a victory.
Okay, so we got 2 matches left. Thank God they're good matches.
Did not cheat at all.
We got Cody Rhodes versus John Cena, and then we've got the Women's Tag Team Championship. You got Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez versus Lyra Valkyria and somebody of her choosing. It was Bayley, but Bayley got injured.
And then Jeff showed up with the brass knucks.
This damn Jeff always getting his face on camera, trying to bring the brass knucks. And Karrion Kross says, He tried to get AJ Styles to use the brass knucks, and AJ said, why don't you take a seat, Karrion Kross?
Well, AJ Styles was trying to do the right thing, but clearly tonight it was completely the wrong thing in pursuit of victory. One right hand later, and then this perfectly executed pulverizer. Perhaps now the greatest move in WWE. As if you didn't hate Logan Paul enough already, he pulls that out.
I wonder how many people are going to blame Karrion Kross for that loss.
It's not Karrion Kross's problem. It's not that guy that had the brass knuckles. It's not Logan Paul. It's just that that's the way that the ball fell.
Miz, are you ready?
Born ready.
Define the following terms. Squared circle.
Mathematically impossible. Next.
Suplex.
I don't like soup.
Hurricane Rana.
Is that Italian?
Chop.
The Order of Lamb. Delish.
And that's time.
I did awesome!
Miz, I think you need a Snickers.
Snickers satisfies.
There goes Fortnite in WWE. Yep, there goes Cody Rhodes and Undertaker. Fortnite skins.
This is WrestleMania Sunday in Las Vegas. Entering this year's
WrestleMania by the numbers. You got 421 total matches, 456 unique individuals, and broadcasts from 26 different cities.
The celebration of WrestleMania. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we invite you to be a part of a brand new docuseries which will be airing on Netflix. For the first time ever, step into the WWE's writer's room and outside the ring with your favorite WWE superstars, where the drama is just as intense off stage as it is under the spotlight.
It really is. It really is.
Unreal. And it launches this summer.
Just to let you know, creative is crazy.
Netflix and watch. You know.
Nonetheless, aerial coverage provided by Goodyear, the best seat in the house since 1925. Happy 100th to the Goodyear blimp. Plenty of celebrities here tonight.
That's right. So many stars are
Here we
out,
go
and we
again with the
can't wait to
stars.
say thank you to them. How about Vanessa Hudgens, actress and singer who rose to fame as
Vanessa
Gabriella in High School
Hutchins.
Musical. Absolute superstar. 2 down from a Samantha McAfee. And then also, Rana Dagubati is here. Rana Naidu is now streaming on Netflix. Massive
There we go.
family. Member of the WWE, Terrence Crawford.
Terrence
The
Crawford.
welterweight champion in WBA, junior middleweight champion, undefeated records, throws hands, and his family has obviously had a blast.
My guy's here. Quavo's here.
Quavo.
Songwriter, record producer.
He said I was the best dapper in the business.
Quavo is in the building.
He really said that.
I don't think he said anything about you, Cole, but shout out to Quavo.
By the way, in about 4 minutes and 30 seconds, we got an ad.
And by WWE 2K25, the WrestleMania sale is here. WWE 2K25 is 20% off on all platforms today, bringing you the unique opportunity to rewrite Bloodline family history and 2K Showcase, plus intergender battles and more game-changing updates. Ladies and gentlemen, in a matchup that is brought to you by Papa's John.
All right, here we go.
Raquel Rodriguez defend the women's tag team title.
Women's Tag Team Championship is up next.
She's found a partner. Bayley was attacked yesterday. We'll find out who Lyra's partner will be right now.
By the way, I would like for y'all to go check out my sponsors, ULTI Energy and GameVio. If you want to buy games, go to GameVio. You can get games 3 to 90% off. Use coupon code TGL Live or TG Live 34.
Introducing first, they are the WWE Women's Tag
Here comes
Champions.
the Judgment Day.
Well, Liv Morgan's got to be happy. Her boyfriend Dominic Mysterio won the Intercontinental Championship earlier on tonight. Now Liv defends the tag team titles. I don't know if you guys saw the Countdown show earlier today. Courtney Kelly in a very interesting interview with these two. Liv got very defensive when Courtney started bringing up the attack on Bayley yesterday. Liv said we had nothing to do with it, but nobody was accusing them of anything.
Well, Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez have some prior history with false accusations being thrown their way after the whole Jade Cargill attack, so I'm sure there's an element of PTSD floating around their minds at the moment.
Yeah, certainly probably get a little defensive.
All right, there is the champions.
These championship title reigns more than anybody else in the history.
Yeah, 3-time tag champs, that's a record.
They call themselves the greatest women's tag team of all time, and there's stats that back that up.
This match is brought to you by Papa John's. Order pizza and more for delivery tonight. I wonder if they could deliver a pizza to ringside right now. We could share that with the beer we had with George Kittle a few moments ago.
I didn't get any of that beer, and I'm actually furious. I used to like George Kittle. He is on the bottom of my tight end list now.
That's because you're antisocial. You should have joined us. The Judgment Days World Tag Team Champs are taking in the Serenade of the Love of Las Vegas.
Never a truer word said, Pat. You've got me there.
Here comes Lyra Valkyria.
We've learned. I didn't hear you wooing, Wade. Have some respect for our Intercontinental Champion.
Introducing the challengers. First, she is the Women's Intercontinental Champion, Lyra Valkyria.
To be clear, Pat, I respect Lyra Valkyria. Valkyria in singles competition. However, she's heading down to the ring now with
Well,
whoever
here.
the partner may end up being. It's going to be a hastily thrown together tag team against the tag champs.
Okay, here we go.
Lyra and Bayley
Lyra is coming down the ring. Who will be her tag team partner?
A couple of weeks ago when that team ran the gauntlet, lightning doesn't strike twice. Enjoy it while it lasted, Lyra. You'll be
Who
back to
will
singles
be the tag
competition
team
before you
partner?
know it.
Lyra is a prodigy. I think you put anybody with her, they have a great chance to win anything.
So who will it be?
Here we go. Oh. Oh, there we go.
How do you feel now, Wade?
She is back. She is back.
I got goosebumps. The man has come back around to Las Vegas, Nevada.
I was thinking one of two people. This one, both of them, I didn't think.
Liv Morgan's been telling the world for the last year that she retired Becky Lynch.
Becky Lynch is back.
Jaws just hit the ground because the man is back.
Lyra Valkyria with a fellow country woman, Becky Lynch to team tonight.
I was thinking it was gonna be either
Pretty quick. What happened, ladies? What happened, ladies?
Well, stop mouthing off at the tag team champions.
I was thinking it was gonna be Alexa Bliss, really. I really thought so. But Becky Lynch is just as good. That was a big pop for Becky.
Becky Lynch just asked the Judgment Day if the Judgment Day can hear this crowd 100% on Becky Lynch's side.
Liv, are you scared?
Raquel, you a little
Are you
nervous?
scared? Are you scared?
Uh-oh, you're scared.
You're
You're
scared.
scared. You're scared.
Couple of biased commentators to my left right here. Behave yourselves and act like professionals. Allow these athletes to get into game mode.
I simply asked her a question, Wade. Nothing
You asked
biased about that.
times in a row, and it wasn't asking, it was taunting.
So this is interesting.
All right.
Valkyria and Becky Lynch have become great friends over the last couple of years. Lyra Valkyria really, she got herself on the map when she knocked off Becky Lynch for the NXT Women's Championship.
Well, the reason Lyra Valkyria got into the industry in the first place is because of her
So women's tag team titles on the line.
who has become over time something of a mentor. Will allow me to bring everyone back down to earth after all the excitement of the past couple of minutes. Becky Lynch is up competing.
Who's gonna?
Is she going to be in this hastily thrown together?
Becky Lynch coming back into the ring.
Liv Morgan looks to start things off against Becky Lynch. Again, I mentioned the history between these two. Liv took the title from Becky Lynch back in May of last year, thanks to Dirty Dom.
Tags
Now, the tag
Raquel.
made to the powerhouse Raquel Rodriguez. And Becky with the right hand. Becky Lynch has been a tremendous performer at WrestleMania. Remember, she was one of 3 women to become the first woman in history to main event WrestleMania back at
Reversal.
35. And now
Becky Lynch got Raquel Rodriguez in a sleeper hold.
About everything that Becky's been doing since her last match. How about training and getting better?
And here's Lyra Valkyria, the Intercontinental Champion, who is now legal.
2 Irish ladies beating up Raquel Rodriguez right now.
Lyra beat Raquel with the title on the line a few weeks ago.
Ooh, step up in security.
Step up in security.
Just did a cartwheel off of Raquel's.
Nice deep arm drag, and this is the WrestleMania debut of Lyra Valkyria.
Yeah, what a nice entrance into the match that was. No signs of nerves whatsoever for this youngster.
And Lyra now with a big kick, Raquel Rodriguez.
Yeah, just having Becky Lynch by your side must be a massive confidence boost after that initial loss of Bayley.
All right. Getting Raquel Rodriguez back into the ring.
Through and through.
Valkyria has to kick on the apron.
Lyra's unbelievable.
Oh,
yes.
Ooh.
Raquel cover.
Alley oop to the boot. And this referee, Jason Ayers, a little too slow on that count for my liking, allowing himself to be distracted by Becky Lynch, and that cost Raquel and Liv.
That was great tag team wrestling there by Becky Lynch, distracting the ref so he couldn't get the
That was.
But Liv Morgan tossing Lyra right into the boot.
And here comes the tag to Morgan. Liv, of course, a two-time women's champion, crown jewel champion as well. 3 times the tag champ and a Money in the Bank winner. And here comes Raquel Rodriguez. We mentioned the 3 tag
Raquel's
team
back in.
She also held a tag team title with Aaliyah, and that makes her a 4-time tag team champ.
An absolute tag specialist, no matter who the partner is. But I'll tell you this right now, 2025 has been the Liv Morgan World Domination Tour in large part because of that presence of the powerhouse Rodriguez.
Yeah, Raquel Rodriguez will do anything for Liv Morgan.
I really don't like Liv Morgan.
Now have isolated and beginning
As much as I like the Judgment Day.
Champion.
This is what happens when a real tag team in Liv and Raquel goes up
I just don't like Liv Morgan.
Together tag team with no chemistry, no cohesion, just a little bit of friendship.
Much like Dominic did earlier, Liv this time actually connected with the 3 amigos.
It could be a glorious
1, 2, got a 2 count.
And now Becky Lynch completely losing the plot.
And our tag team champs are taking advantage. Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan got Lyra isolated.
The rush of blood to the head to Becky Lynch, who has been out of action for a significant amount of time and is now getting frustrated as the minutes go on.
Power of Rodriguez, cover
Wow.
to retain. Kick out by Lyra.
Well, feathers exploding all over the ring on that impact there. And Lyra Valkyria is in big
Raquel
trouble.
Rodriguez and Liv Morgan has got this tag.
Big boot from Liv Morgan.
Uh,
Raquel's got the power.
the tagging
Liv's
down.
got the ruthlessness. That's why they're 3-time tag team champs.
Lyra Valkyria needs the durability here. She has to try and ride out this storm and try to get over to the fresh Becky Lynch.
This is classic tag team wrestling here, isolating the opponent, frequent tags in and out.
That's exactly why they have consistently won tag gold, held on to tag gold, but that maneuverability of Valkyria may be the opportunity. There's no tag there to Liv Morgan, risking a disqualification. Oh, God.
Kick right to the ear by Valkyria.
Lyra needs a tag bad.
What time in there from Liv Morgan.
Just an absolute menace out here, Liv Morgan is.
She just made Becky angry is all she did. And Becky Lynch now in pursuit of Morgan.
Distraction 101.
Liv runs her right into
Raquel with a boot to Becky.
Classic cat and mouse right there.
Well, the officials lost complete control of this. Now looking to settle things down again.
The officials lost control.
Raquel and Lyra is still
There's a big slam by Rodriguez to retain yet again, and Lyra
two
kicks out.
2 count.
Liv Morgan grabbed the titles, thought it was over. How could you not?
What a commanding performance it has been from Raquel.
Tag
Rodriguez.
in
It's hard to step out the spotlight
for Liv Morgan.
into the spotlight when you're next to Liv Morgan, but Raquel Rodriguez, this is a major coming out party.
Lyra, great move, hanging on to the ropes, trying to battle back now. Elbow by Valkyria, but a great Intercontinental champion. Oh!
Ooh.
Shoulder first for Raquel.
Tag.
Here comes the man.
Becky's back in.
Becky gets some revenge here on Liv Morgan. Been almost a year. Lynch has been waiting for this.
Absolutely. The WWE Universe has been waiting as well.
Step up into Gary Carter on the shoulder.
Didn't catch it clean, but adds another right to the face.
And one to the other side to Liv Morgan. Becky looks in tremendous shape, Wade.
Yeah, no signs of ring rust whatsoever. Unmatched finesse.
Becky goes up top.
Becky Lynch going skyward.
And Becky down.
Becky goes right onto
Liv Morgan.
Raquel Rodriguez. Got Liv Morgan.
What a night it was for hubby Seth freaking Rollins last night.
Well, depends how you look at it.
Got victory in the main event, Cole.
And
how would you put it?
Baseball slide out to the outside of the ring.
Potentially acquiring gold imminently.
Becky now takes out Morgan.
Big right on the outside. Liv Morgan
back into the ring.
Getting ragdolled around by the man.
Liv Morgan just scrambling and everything she's trying is
and out into the disarmer. Looking for the disarmer now. Morgan, though, able to turn it around.
2 count.
Didn't quite get it. Now she's going to get the disarmer. Armbar to the disarmer. Becky's got it locked in. Becky's got it locked in. Is Morgan going to tap out to the disarmer? And a boot right to the face.
Raquel Rodriguez stopped the disarmer.
Saving the gold for her team. Not only that, getting back in full control.
Raquel got out of control, sent over the top rope. Morgan looking to capitalize.
Smart by Lynch there, using their momentum.
Looking for oblivion. Good night, Becky. Covered
1, 2. Got saved by Lyra.
Just enough left in the tank of the Intercontinental Champ to keep this one alive.
I have no idea where Lyra came from. Perfect timing for her and Becky Lynch.
Able to hang on, deliver the kick. Went for oblivion again. Lyra Valkyria caught by Rodriguez. Oh, Raquel taken out.
DDT.
Tornado DDT on the outside.
Morgan drops Lyra Valkyria. Becky back on her feet. She's got Morgan. There it is, the manhandle slam.
Becky and Lyra, tag team champions. There we go.
Welcome back, Becky Lynch. And remember, back at WrestleMania 35, when Becky won, she became Becky 2 belts. Guess what? Lyra 2 belts here tonight at WrestleMania.
Well, this industry
there we go.
in the blink of an eye.
I like that match. The match before was a little draining, but that one was really good. It wasn't as good as the triple threat that was earlier today.
Manhandle slam. Welcome back, Becky Lynch. She wins her 2nd tag team championship, and once again, Pat, we can start calling Lyra 2 belts over on Monday Night Raw.
Well deserved, well earned. The mentor leads the way as Becky Lynch and Lyra Valkyria are tag team champs.
All right. We got one more match tonight. It is main event time. It's going to be Cody Rhodes versus John Cena for the WWE Undisputed Championship. You have the heel John Cena that thinks everything for the last 20 years was just stupid.
With a passion for drumstick are about to lay the snack down. Snack down!
Tax season just got sweeter.
Hold up. You can't be showing babyface John Cena on commercials.
Drumstick steals the show. Knockdown. Another day, another drumstick coming soon.
Especially whenever he is a heel.
I haven't seen him on McDonald's commercial.
Yeah, I heard you, but did you see the commercial that just happened? Okay, then.
Well, it's the first premium live event following
All right.
WrestleMania. WWE
Backlash, May 10th
Missouri on Saturday, May 10th
in St. Louis.
Tickets on sale now via Ticketmaster.
Tonight's WrestleMania highlight of the night is brought to you by Aviator, the official crash game of WWE.
Well, this was the fatal four-way for the Intercontinental Championship. Penta, Dominic, Balor, and
I like that one that Penta did, yes.
We thought Penta was going to pick up the win before Carlito of Judgment Day got involved. Now,
And he would have.
In a fatal four-way matchup, but Carlito would pay for this as Braun Breaker delivered an unbelievable spear. Back in the ring, Breaker as intense as could be, delivers a spear to Penta. And it looked like Breaker was closing in on retaining the championship until Dominic Mysterio would get involved with a 619 to Breaker. And Dirty Dom was rolling until his Judgment Day buddy, Finn Balor, made sure he didn't deliver a frog splash. Well, at least at that point, coup de grace by Balor. Balor's going to win, right? No way. Dominic, frog splash to his Judgment Day buddy. He pins his Judgment Day partner. And it's Dominic Mysterio who wins the Intercontinental Championship in our Aviator highlight of the night. They're enjoying Cosmo, of course, in Los Angeles today. Randy Orton, in celebration of 20 WrestleMania. India, the first time ever in their premium live event on Netflix. They're also enjoying themselves in the United Kingdom. In Glasgow, Scotland. Having a blast. Watching things go down at WrestleMania. And then at the 30th fighter win. The South Airways in Japan. It's all about WrestleMania.
Stone Cold coming out.
It gives me a feeling of pure joy. The Texas Rattlesnakes at WrestleMania.
You never had them chasing around.
Those security barriers are severely strong, thankfully. It's like a shock on the faces at ringside. Lights just flashed before them.
Oh my goodness. Hope that young lady's okay.
If you're having a great time at WrestleMania, give me a hell yeah.
Some of you heard me, some of you didn't. I said if you're having a great time at WrestleMania, give me a hell yeah. You damn right. Hey, I'm out here to announce tonight's attendance of Night 2 of WrestleMania. And tonight's attendance is officially 63,226.
63,226.
And it seems like there's more than 63,226 people here. So I demand a recount. Sometimes when you want a job done right, you've got to do that job yourself. So I want everybody to sit down and remain still. Here goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120, 121, 122, 123, 124, 125, 126, high. 12, 13.
It's going to take a long
14,
time to get around this stadium.
15, 16, 17, 18, 19. All right, that's bullshit. 63,226 here tonight. And that makes for a total of 2 days of WrestleMania, 124,693 solid-ass cats. I'm hoping that everybody makes it home safely and that we see you again on next WrestleMania. And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.
And it is time for some Steve Weisers.
Do you spare a couple over here, Steve?
The Hall of Famer Stone Cold Steve Austin, who won the immortal moment of the year at Hall of Fame with Bret Hart for their great matchup at WrestleMania 13. Stone Cold announcing the attendance of 124,693 over the weekend, 63,226 tonight.
All right, so we got the attendance record for tonight. That is just plain awesome. Stone Cold came out and delivered.
Why not?
Yeah, I'm going after it. I got it. This thing's going to explode right now. I am a soccer player, not a footballer.
Welcome back, Stone Cold.
There we go.
Steve Austin.
Lift his four-wheeler down there. He does racing now.
There's a big puddle at your feet, Pat. I hope that's beer.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's salute Stone Cold. Let's salute WrestleMania.
Just cheers Quavo over there. What a night. Stone Cold Steve Austin comes out and says, we've had 124,693 people celebrate WrestleMania here in Las Vegas. What a time to be alive.
Hey, but listen, WrestleMania really doesn't end tonight. We're going to continue it tomorrow. WWE World live at 12 noon Eastern, 9 o'clock right here in Las Vegas. It's the Pat McAfee Show. Live at ESPN, I get the opportunity to guest host, and you've got two tremendous guests.
Why? Yeah, we got John Cena, 9:15 local. The doors for WWE World will open at 8 a.m. And then Paul Heyman is going to have to answer for his...
We're going to have to hear what Heyman has to say. Cena's going to be on
Tribal Chief.
Win or Lose, which is in our main event, coming up next. The last time is now. In his final year in the ring, the self-proclaimed last real champion, John Cena, will attempt to dethrone the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, as the undisputed WWE champion. Right after this break. Right now, here's the breakdown of the jaw-dropping moments that have shocked the world as John Cena closes out his career in pursuit of a record 17th world title.
My name is John Cena. I'm a kid who grew up in a small town in West Newbury.
Ruthless aggression. The champ is here. 2025 will be my retirement from the WWE. Thank you so much for letting me play in the house that you built for so many years.
John Cena's going to WrestleMania and an opportunity to win a 17th world title.
Cody Rhodes, if you become my champion, I can open up doors and possibilities for you that you never knew existed.
I gave my soul to these people a long time ago. Hustle, loyalty, respect.
After everything he's accomplished in his career, he's going to stoop to this.
You want some?
Main event time.
What is best for business is I main event WrestleMania.
You can't see me.
What is best for business?
I never back down, and I never quit.
I win a 17th championship.
The champ is...
Not you.
For 25 years, I've been the victim of an abusive relationship. I don't need you anymore. For 25 years, you only care about yourselves. I don't care about you. At WrestleMania, I make history. I will win that championship and retire with it.
17 does not happen. But what does happen is I get the heartbreaking privilege of beating my hero in his last chance.
You with that disgusts me. All you have done here is ride the coattails of my success. You sat by my side for years and stole every secret. You are a common fan like them.
I was chosen.
I will say something.
Chose me.
Cena pulling a heel move like he's got, even though that I think it's like way too late for him. I think he's got a really good heel.
To ruin wrestling for everyone.
This stays with us.
Yeah, I like Cena's heel turn, but it's way too. He should have done this years ago. John Cena's coming down to the ring.
No video package, no color, no nothing.
That signifies a lot.
Ahead of what could be a bleak future if this man wins tonight and ends up retiring with the WWE Championship.
It is John Cena's final WrestleMania. It is his final year of active competition in WWE. And he vows tonight to win a record 17th world title. But the odds do not bode well for John Cena. His last singles win was 7 years ago. His last singles win at WrestleMania was 10 years, a decade ago. And just a look of disgust and disdain on the face of Cena as he looks over this audience. And tonight's main event is brought to you by Drumstick, the official partner of WrestleMania and America's favorite Sunday cone. There's only one ultimate snack that's chocolatey, creamy, crunchy, and crispy, and it's Drumstick, the Snackdown champion.
Those things are so good.
Wade, I'm sorry, Pat. Wade, we talked on the Countdown show today. You give John Cena absolutely no chance to win tonight.
Yeah, look, you've called John Cena time and again the GOAT, the greatest.
I'm going for Cody Rhodes.
That is an argument that you can make based on his history. The truth is, if you do agree that he's the GOAT, we haven't seen the GOAT version in 7 or 8 years. He's lost his last 3 matches at WrestleMania, I believe. When was the last time he actually won a singles match in WWE? This man is a shadow of his former self.
What? Cody Rhodes to put on a show. Ooh, love it.
Wrestling has more than one royal family.
Ha ha! That is awesome. All right. Cody Rhodes coming down to the ring. I got Cody Rhodes. Who you got, Clean? I know you're still in here. Anybody else want to share who they have for this match? This is the final match of the night. Then we will be rating out
Drumstick cone. He's dancing, he's dabbing, and he's dripping in deliciousness. This Las Vegas crowd can't get enough. And that's why Drumstick is America's favorite. It's crunchy, chocolatey, creamy, and crispy. What more can he ask for? Drumstick is the ultimate snack. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Cody Rhodes' mother, Michelle, his lovely wife, Brandy, and his daughter, Liberty, are in the front row tonight Cody Rhodes with his daughter Liberty, soon to be 3, in his arms, looking on as her daddy tries to stop John Cena from making history tonight.
There goes Mrs. Rhodes.
Cena trying to win a 17th World Championship that would break the record that he now holds.
Brandy.
The Nature Boy, Ric Flair. For Cody Rhodes, it is about being the man. It is about being the quarterback. It is about leading WWE into the next generation. Something that John Cena,
I like the whole drone idea.
Cody Rhodes hopes to keep the title. John Cena hopes to steal it away. It is our main event of WrestleMania.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the undisputed WWE Championship! Introducing first, the challenger from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds.
Says rise against hate, but he's putting a lot of hate out there.
And his opponent from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 222 pounds. He is the undisputed WWE Champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
Ladies and gentlemen,
There we go.
I call this matchup tonight by saying I plan to be very unbiased in this match. Everyone knows the relationship I've had with John Cena for 20 years. Cody Rhodes for 20 years as well. I was very vocal on the night that John Cena did what he did to Cody. But this match, one of the biggest in the history of WrestleMania, deserves straight down the line commentary. I plan to provide that for you tonight. It is a massive main event in the city that makes champions, Las Vegas, Nevada, on the Strip. Rhodes, Cena, in John Cena's final WrestleMania. Will Cena set the record? Will Cody keep the title? It happens right now.
All right, we're getting ready. The crowd's on their feet with this one.
We are underway. Rhodes and Cena for the Undisputed Championship. Wade, if you're Cody Rhodes, what do you need to do to keep the title?
You simply need to beat yourself. You historically have competed against John Cena when you were always the underdog. The roles tonight have completely flipped. Today, Cody Rhodes is the hot ornament of WWE, and John Cena is a massive...
Nothing's happening yet. They're listening to the crowd. There's a "Let's go Cena, Cena sucks" chant.
Pat, can John Cena pull off what many think is the unthinkable tonight?
Absolutely. He's big match John for a reason. Any given night could be a John Cena night, no matter how long it's
Collar and elbow tie up into a headlock.
Once you get in there, you're going to feel the aura of John Cena. You're going to feel the energy of a stadium with John Cena inside of it. Cody Rhodes has had a lot of big moments.
Shoots
Tonight,
off the
his
rope.
biggest without a doubt.
Shoulder
Tackle by Cody.
tackle.
Cena regroups. For John Cena, he won his first world title all the way back at WrestleMania 21 when he defeated the now Hall of Famer JBL. And it was that night I talked to JBL in a bar after that matchup. And he looked at me and Michael, he said, this guy's name is going to be Big Match John. He is going to be massive in big events for the rest of his career, and he has been. Can John Cena do it one more time tonight?
Start a count out on him. Start a count out on him.
seen in the past. You would think Cody would have a lot of film study capabilities, but we haven't met this John Cena in the ring once. Seemingly taunting the crowd, giving them nasty looks, telling them they're bums like he's been doing for the last couple months.
Historically, the high-pitched voices used to cheer for John Cena, the deep voices would boo him. Now, they seem to be in unison. Screw John Cena.
John Cena in his 9th world title match at WrestleMania. For Cody Rhodes, this marks his 4th straight main event at the big show.
John Cena's not scared to use the ropes, take a break, not scared to step outside, get a timeout. This is a new John Cena.
All heel moves here.
Cody's 0-4 against Cena in his
I love that John Cena's turned heel, but I don't like at this point in time.
Very young Cody Rhodes. This is a different animal. John Cena claimed that Cody was a scared little boy. It's like he's missed the last 8 years of growth of Cody Rhodes, who has turned into absolute leading light of this industry.
Cody won the title last year when he finished the story at WrestleMania. He's the crown jewel champion after beating Gunther in Saudi Arabia. And a nice
there we go.
By Cena. Cena needs to keep the pace of this match slow.
Definitely. Anytime the old guard's taking on the young guard, you want to keep that thing at a slow pace.
The scissors applied by Cody Rhodes.
John Cena's got a timeout or two already.
Oh, Cody Rhodes sends Cena outside again, and John's got to regroup.
John
Again.
Cena's just been a step behind from the word go in this one.
Is that age?
Get a couple of hits in, and then you have to go out to the end of the ring.
Cena's taken out, and Cody Rhodes is fired up tonight. John Cena's taken a lot of personal shots at Cody over the last few months.
Cody Rhodes has sent a few back as well. Said that John Cena can't wrestle, and now Cody's wrestling as best he's ever done.
A big right hand.
That was a huge right hand.
To prove to the world that he can wrestle tonight. Hence yet another side headlock on Rhodes, who backs him into the corner.
His best offense so far has been a big right hand. The last thing a heavyweight will lose is his punch. We haven't seen very much in the way of wrestling from John Cena thus far.
And Cena now stomping away on Cody Rhodes. And now the meanness comes out of Cena. Whatever has set him off into this current state, it eats Cena up inside as Cody is driven into the corner. I mean, despite his recent actions, I still stand behind the claim that John Cena is the GOAT, that he is the greatest of all time, and he could prove that tonight.
Yeah, he could. He could. But the thing is, I don't think he will.
Deep down, he cannot beat Cody Rhodes in a good, clean fight. He has to turn this into a dogfight.
Absolutely. Muddy it up a little bit. Slow it down a little bit. Old John Cena's a GOAT for a reason. He knows how to win matches.
Here goes a Cody Rhodes chant.
On the grand stage, now at WrestleMania 41, it'll be the last time that we see John Cena at WrestleMania. Stomp right to the leg, and John Cena trying to pull out all the stops in a vicious knee to the side of the head.
He knows Cody Rhodes going to be able to go post to post with him, but what if I beat Cody Rhodes down a little bit is the question Cena's asking.
Well, Cena's also been through it all. He's seen it all.
Hello.
Sends Cody
hey, how are you?
An Irish whip by Cena.
Extra effort Irish whip, trying to break the back a little bit.
It's going good. It's going good.
Still has that immense power that he's always had.
And I like what John's doing here, Wade, the pace.
It's going. It's going.
Not trying to get himself all tired and out of sorts early on.
Endurance, you're always going to back the younger guy in that kind of situation.
Cody's fine. Go ahead.
Oh, no, I said I'm about to hop in the card or something.
Oh, okay. Okay. Cody's finally on the outside.
Wade, you know better than anyone. You can work out.
John throws him back in. This is the last match of the night, guys. Just letting you know.
Game speed in the ring. Try inhaling when you're getting kicked in the gut repeatedly by the likes of John Cena.
And Pat, what we're seeing here, is this getting Cody's head a little bit? John sort of dominating.
Cody's looking like he's getting the best of John Cena.
Cody Rhodes, a big lariat there. John Cena's got a new offense apparently, and Cody's reeling.
Good Lord, the freaking
really focused on is the amount of pressure on the shoulders of Cody Rhodes. It's not just a championship match here. He is trying to defend the future.
Freaking clotheslines.
The legacy of that championship that has so much
I had to think of the word.
John Cena wants to take home for good.
And wait, it's also the legacy of Cody's family. I did an interview with Cody Rhodes for the Countdown Show. We talked a lot about the tremendous rivalry that Cody's late father, Dusty Rhodes, had with
So,
Ric
who
Flair.
you think's going to win, Danny?
Professional wrestling history. And I asked Cody if he felt something like that he couldn't let Ric Flair down. He couldn't allow Cena.
It's Cody Rhodes versus John Cena.
He did feel some of that pressure, that he didn't want to let Flair down. He's been such a mentor in his career as well.
And that can be a kryptonite to Cody Rhodes. He does have a certain hero complex at this point as the leading light of this industry, which is an absolute peak. And he feels solely responsible.
Hopefully Cody Rhodes
Side slam by Cena. Cover.
gets it.
For grabs, and Cody kicks out. And what I'm seeing out of Cena now is the confidence.
That's the babyface. That's the current champ.
Confidence. John feels like he's
I
back
don't
in
know
this
what's
thing.
going on.
He feels like he's at home.
That's because he's back in
Current champ is Cody Rhodes.
Between those ropes, that's where John Cena spent most of
So,
his
like,
life.
is John Cena still a regular?
No, no. He's a Hollywood. Well, okay. He used to wrestle full time. Then WWE Films contracted him out. Then Hollywood got a hold of him.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, that's how I know him.
John Cena knows what to do and when to do it.
And then going from there, every once in a while, John will come back and do a couple of wrestling shows, couple of PLEs, and then go right back to Hollywood.
Does he always win when he comes back?
No, he hasn't won. He hasn't really won in the last 10 years.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah. I think he's won more as Peacemaker than he has as John Cena. You can't see me.
Cody trying to fight back with the big blows, and then a shot right to the eyes. Senior official Chad Patton, I don't believe Frog.
I wonder if he likes those jokes or not.
Oh, he feeds right into him.
John Cena just tried to steal a little bit of a cover there because I think the eye gouge.
Yeah, he feeds right into him.
Completely out of sorts.
You see him on that pin, just pressing his way right on the chest of Cody Rhodes, making Cody Rhodes work hard just to kick out.
Yeah, look at the smile, and Cena's laughing at Rhodes.
It's a wear-down factor, gradually grinding down the
But
endurance, the spirit, the will of Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes is getting right back up. Cena's paying attention to the crowd, grabs Cody Rhodes, and is going to whip him from corner. Oh, reversal.
Rhodes runs into a boot again. John Cena, tornado DDT!
Tornado DDT.
Almost had him.
This match is brought to you by Drumsticks by Nestle.
Cena has turned this into a chess game of pouncing with the big artillery
Like
at the
ice
right
cream.
moment.
Yeah.
Close Sicilian right now. John Cena's thinking 2-3 moves ahead of Cody Rhodes.
And you don't think about this smile, right? And the laugh. Cody had made such a big deal about Cena can't wrestle, so did the WWE fans. I think Cena's proven a lot of people wrong tonight. And John Cena, shoulder tackle.
Uh-oh, 5 moves of doom.
Time.
Right? I've never seen
Update
this pause
requires
before.
restart.
Remix
Always.
of sorts.
And every time
It seems like every time I open that game, it's like it
Cody Rhodes.
it wants me to restart it.
Every time.
You have to think it's Cody Rhodes.
At least it's not like Fortnite wanting a 74 gigabyte download each and every time.
Thought about that, but the mental games
Never really
that John
played
can play with
Fortnite.
Cody. Cody, in in some way probably never thought he could ever match up to what John Cena was all about.
You know what I
Cena
used to
may be
play?
proving that
What?
again tonight.
WWE on N64.
Oh yeah,
That was a good game.
that's that's the games that got me started with wrestling. And then I had WWE Raw, and then
You know what?
WWE SmackDown on PlayStation.
You'd be shocked if you haven't looked at it in a long time, which I haven't. If you pull up pictures of the wrestlers from that game,
Oh yeah,
oh my god, it's like they're all like octagon-shaped faces and stuff. It looks awful.
but at that point in time, it looked real.
Oh, it's hilarious because I don't remember ever complaining about the graphics at the time.
No. Well, we I came from going from Atari 50, I think it was a 5600, to a Nintendo, regular Nintendo, to a Super Nintendo, to N64.
Has ended matches before.
Yeah,
And
Couldn't end one tonight, but it was hit perfect.
just every time that it just it went from being, you know, 2-bit to 8-bit to 16-bit to 32-bit. Now, well, that's Atari.
I know. It's funny to even hear it.
1, 2 count.
An attitude was adjusted, but a record wasn't
But then the 32-bit with the PlayStation, the PlayStation 2, and then turn around. Now we got 64-bit and 128-bit with the new games and stuff like that.
The last 5-knuckle shuffle.
Unless you play Minecraft, then you went back to 8-bit.
He's got Cody up
Yeah.
again. Looking for
I
another
go back and
leg.
forth.
Cody able to slip down underneath, roll through, shoulders down. Can he get Cena? And a kick to the face.
Two count.
And Cody blocks. And a right hand by Cody.
John looks stunned. That was a roll up.
Rhodes now up to the top
He
rope.
rolled
And a
up.
great move by Cena.
Ooh.
Wonderful move by the veteran.
Yeah, I can't knock him for that. That was the right move at the right moment. You don't like it. It's not something historically John Cena would have turned to, but these are
He's praying something serious because his went from where they was supposed to be at to his throat
John Cena hoping to put
in a hurry.
exclamation point on the main event of WrestleMania Sunday. Cody on his shoulders.
And AA off of the second rope. 1, 2, kick out at 2.
A super AA followed by panic in the eyes of John Cena.
But yeah, I went back to look at GoldenEye, and also Raw's War, and then Attitude that was on the N64, and oh my god, it's like, how did I play these games? But I can sit there and play Super Nintendo games all day long. But whenever it came down to the first 3D ones, it's like, they're super terrible. Cena kicks out at 2.
How deep can John Cena dig when he's on defense, when he's taking heat, when he's getting beaten around the ring? And that was a massive, massive impact. High on the
So how's work going?
Of John Cena, and he had an answer for
It's alright.
how much longer?
I got the what I need to get done.
That's good. That's good.
Or today anyway. See what tomorrow brings.
Cody Cutter 1, 2. Another kick out at 2.
Both of them have hit their best shot on each other.
Well, there was a huge question mark about whether John Cena can reach his historical best on the offense, yes, but taking a beating
yeah,
too, and he's still kicking out.
that's pretty cool that you got all your work done and everything else, and that you're able to settle down for a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna stay up too late though. I gotta be up early.
Oh, I do too. Oh, you should see the
class tomorrow or no? Because of Easter.
Class tomorrow.
Oh, okay. The kids, at least up north, they don't have school tomorrow.
The regular like the high schools and stuff like that, the ISDs don't have school here either. It's just college. Cena's got the STFU locked in on Cody, drags him back to the middle of the ring.
Get the hell out of there, Cody.
Cody Rhodes, can he somehow survive? Cody could be fading. This could be it for Rhodes' over 1 year reign as champion.
No. The GOAT's trying to tap him out, or knock him out, or pass him out in the middle of the ring.
Cody trying to dig down deep, all the grit,
okay.
the determination, everything he
Cody's moving towards the ropes.
is on the line here tonight. Can he
Is Cody gonna grab the ropes?
Cody make it to the bottom rope?
John Cena
drags him back again.
No, you cannot.
And Cody turns it around, and referee take it out.
The ref got it.
Cody's out there. There's been so much sucked
The
out of
ref
him
got
already.
it.
Cody Rhodes from behind. Crossroads of Cena.
Crossroads. Crossroads.
Cody has the title retained. Chad Patton is out.
Well, sometimes you don't have to be the better man. You have to be the luckier man. And John Cena just came up with all of the aces, inadvertently taking out the referee. Cena was a beaten man there.
And Cody now trying to check on the official, get him waking up. Now he's actually looking to the back to see if we can send another official down. Meanwhile, John Cena, we never would have seen Cena do this in the past. But John Cena has exposed the steel turnbuckle here, ripping the pad off.
Wow, the ref's still out of it. John Cena says, I'll do whatever I please.
And now Cody and Cena exchanging blows.
Yeah, this is a Cena that you would never see.
Hand off the steel.
And a second time off the steel.
It's like a hammer to the head.
And Cena
Oh.
With this, is that the fourth AA? Cover.
Fourth AA.
Back in it.
1, 2. Cody kicks out.
What a match.
Cody kicks out again.
What is it gonna take?
And now Cena.
Cody had it won a while ago if the ref wouldn't have never been knocked out.
Well, it suddenly feels in John Cena's mind like mission impossible because he's up against a man chosen.
God damn it.
Wait a minute.
Well, he was at WWE World earlier today.
There goes a hardcore championship.
Travis Scott is here. The Jack Boys are in the building too. Shaq West and Chase B. The Cactus Jack crew is at WrestleMania.
And we know what Travis Scott did to Cody Rhodes back at Elimination Chamber.
One of the
Jack Boys.
I really don't like Travis Scott.
Waiting, it feels like things
Don't know him personally,
have been interesting.
but just
Like you're a massive fanboy of Travis Scott. I think he's a cheap shot artist. And what the hell he's doing, inserting himself into the main event of WrestleMania.
He gave Cody Rhodes a black eye. He busted his eardrum. You don't think he's here because The Rock told him to be here? Come on.
I got the moth kitty. I got the moth kitty. Hey. There you go. There you go. There you go.
And Scott just slowly sauntering down to the ring. Cody Rhodes is a beaten heap in the middle of the ring. And John Cena all smiles for the arrival of Travis Scott.
Let me help you up here, friend, says John Cena to Travis Scott. Travis Scott on the apron, calling the shots.
A dangerous situation here. Cody Rhodes though fighting back. Cody now went after Scott, who dropped to the floor. And now Cody Rhodes goes back to Cena. Cody Rhodes looking for a crossroads on John Cena.
Crossroads again. Crossroads again. 1, 2.
And
Travis Scott pulls the ref out. John rolls to the other side of the ring. Cody's the only one in the ring.
Well, referee Chad Patton couldn't make any sort of call because apparently he was knocked out when he hit the floor.
Cody's inviting Travis Scott into the ring.
Cody owes Travis Scott a major receipt.
Travis Scott is actually going to walk in the ring on Cody Rhodes.
Knock his teeth out, Cody.
You got to be kidding me.
They're having words in the middle of the ring.
Oh no!
Travis Scott tries to slap Cody Rhodes.
So wait, who's fighting now?
Travis Scott and Cody Rhodes. Crossroads on Travis Scott.
Cody Rhodes hits that.
Travis Scott gets cross-roaded out of WrestleMania.
Meanwhile, guys. Cody, turn around, Cody. Turn around, Cody. John Cena's in the ring with the championship. Cena with the championship. And Cody Rhodes in a tug-of-war with Cena over the title, and Cody now has it. And Cena begging off. John Cena said to Cody Rhodes, at some point you're going to have to make a choice.
Do it, Cody!
Be a good guy or be a bad guy. What is Cody Rhodes going to choose?
Oh, come on!
And he chose to be the good guy, and John Cena just kicked him in the...
Well, there's your kryptonite,
I'm about to
Cody.
try my first round of Call of Duty Ring. I've never played this before.
Yeah.
Have you ever played it?
No.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
John Cena didn't give a damn.
Chad Patton is back.
You cannot be a perfect
Cena
ambassador.
now. Covered by Cena. Patton's in the ring.
2.
John Cena.
John Cena wins.
John Cena is a 17-time world champion.
It looks like we're going to be going to WrestleMania 42 with a new story from Cody Rhodes. But yeah, they're building up John Cena for his retirement. That's what it is. They want to put it on him for a 17th time.
Like it or not, John Cena is the GOAT. There is no longer debate. With a 17th
All right. Yeah, that was pitiful, Clean Man. That was pitiful.
Call it what you want, Cole. That was a bunch of bullshit.
Cody should have won.
Cena is the biggest piece of garbage I have ever witnessed in this industry.
Wait, I agree with you.
Screw you, John.
But Ric Flair didn't win 16 world titles.
Dang, it's definitely not like
He was the dirtiest player in the game.
what you call it?
Cena did the same thing tonight.
Like hard point or the hardcore,
yeah.
whatever. The way that you like shoot is so different.
The title off of Cody's head, and here we are.
It's so weird.
Celebrating the greatest of all time.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go over and let's raid the Raven Armed.
To talk about what was an incredible main event up to the point when Travis Scott arrived.
Travis Scott saved John Cena, then he went to smack Cody yet again and found himself on the wrong end of a crossroads at WrestleMania.
All right, here we go. Stretch.
But this was the moment of truth. Remember John Cena? Cena had said a little bit ago that Cody, you're going to have to make a choice at some point. Do you want to be the good guy or do you want to be the bad guy?
Much love to each and every one of y'all. Remember, I try to do these PLEs sometime if I can catch them in time. But I do gaming, I do reacting. If you haven't caught the VOD for last night, go to my YouTube page. This one's going to be on early tomorrow morning. So, yes, much love to each and every one of y'all. Let's go to the Raven Armed. Here we go. Just remember one thing, guys. Peace, love, and that chicken grease. Let's go. Don't know.
But tonight, John Cena has done it. John Cena has become the GOAT.
Greatest of all time, alongside Travis Scott.
Time.
Might be an unbeatable duo.
Wait, what was the name for the duck, Bias? Trans Game Alive! Hello, friend! Hello, Clean Man! Steel Mog is here. How are you, friend? Welcome in, Raiders! Picking alone. Isn't that a food? Isn't that a food? Hi, welcome in, Raiders. You're doing wonderful. Transgame, that was your streamer. Was great, of course.
All right.
It was wonderful. Hi, it was doing Raven.